You're a bear that's gonna have to heal people tonight.
I can heal myself.
Take your wounds.
Oh, they finally sent me my replacement dice.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, it only took them since what? Fucking May?
Close enough.
Yeah. So I finally have my critical roll dice now. They've never been rolled once.
I can tank.
Do I?
Oh yeah.
You want to be tank wizard?
No. But I can. That's.
I mean, I could take slightly more of a beating than
I mean, if you want to take... No, you already have Warcaster, don't you?
I have
I don't have
one
one
as well.
Don't have Warcaster.
I'm just saying,
There's only so many feats in
I'm
the day.
slightly harder than
I have Actor.
I'm harder than you.
I have an AC of 20. But that's not gonna help much versus Giants.
Rapier and heal.
I mean, they still use. They only have like plus 7s and plus 10s
They have
to
plus
hit.
11 on what giant it is.
What are you gonna
Fire
say?
giants have a plus 11.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did you review the Way of Tranquility Monk?
I never got around to it. Sorry.
I think I'm making that my backup character.
Been so fucking busy.
Anybody want a drink?
I'm good, thank you.
I just started choking on water, so I'm good.
Can you put a root beer on my tab, please?
All right. Let's murder you guys.
Good.
Myrtleize. Well, it sure
Well, we're
is
gonna
a good
have
thing
to
we have
fight
an ice
through-
giant with us.
We're gonna have to fight through like 7 waves of fire giants that also have some kind of conscripted cloud giants with them. And also the one storm giant is like, you know what, fuck your shit, you just die. Right?
No spoilers. Amazing.
I know nothing about this.
No, nothing.
No, I'm being serious, I don't.
Hulk heroes.
What can I say except you're welcome? God, that song gets stuck in your head.
It's really catchy.
And I can't. I've got to say, I'm honestly amazed at how well The Rock can sing.
Explaining every natural phenomenon.
Everyone keeps saying he's saying bad. I think he's not. I thought it was
Sky sees the ground. Oh, that was Melly just messing with
There you
me.
go.
Yeah. No, like I said, I am
The
pleasantly
lesson
surprised at
take
like
away.
how well he does
Don't mess with
singing.
Melly when he's on
I
the
mean, it helps when you have
Does that matter the victories I win?
Matthew Broderick is not the best singer, but when he has good material, you don't really notice.
What did Matthew Broderick sing?
Well, he was in The Producers, he was in
Oh yeah.
Lion
that's
King,
right,
The
I remember him in the
producers or
producers.
the remake of the producers.
he was in
Yeah.
the movie of the musical.
Well, it's the second movie of the musical.
I'm talking about the original with Gene Wilder.
Yeah, Gene Wilder. That was the best one. Fuck the.
But yeah,
that was good.
the movie of the musical is not great.
Yeah, the remake's not very good, but the original one is fucking beautiful. I actually prefer it over the musical. Mainly because Gene Wilder was talented as shit.
Alright, so we were at, we just finished off a bunch of berserkers.
Yes.
Berserkers.
And you are standing in a cave, and there is a giant sitting there, peeking out the dice that he's using for the night.
Alright, Harshnag, open this door.
All right, actually, yeah. Harshnag walks up to the door, and if he has to push on it, and it just doesn't budge.
That's good.
He's like, "Grr. What the stupid doors? Doors defeating adventurers since 1980, no, 78. Fuck, I can't remember the year that
doors.
D&D was released.
We can tell you all about being defeated by doors.
Yeah, Jim Morrison's a tough boss.
Eh.
Alright.
We had a character who was killed by a door.
All together then,
Critically injured by a door.
only,
Doors were his favorite enemy.
I think he can get it if he has a little bit of help. So 2 of us on one side and 2 of us on the other.
So you're all are pushing?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
All right, I want you to, I'm not going to roll for Harshnag again. What I want you to do is all of you to roll with advantage.
That's a whopping 18.
18.
That is
Pretty
like.
good.
I got a
That's a
19.
confident.
19.
I
Okay.
got a 13.
13. And
Yeah, I
Chelsea?
didn't touch it.
I didn't
Not
say anything.
Did you not 20?
Yeah, it cocked and I did this and it uncocked on 20.
Nice.
I got an 18. That means you got a 24, right?
Yeah.
All right. With all of you pushing, you hear this cracking sound, and you're not sure what it could be.
Kelsey's fine.
Coming from the other side of the door, and the door doesn't budge.
Shit.
Well, we are in the tundra. Do you think it could be ice?
Probably.
Makes sense.
Does anyone have any fire?
Is the door made of stone?
Hi, Joe.
The door is made of stone.
It didn't crack at all.
Stone, you
Like-
say?
Yes, stone.
I'd like to look at it and see if I can find a weak spot or a place where it could have cracked.
Okay.
Use that warp stuff.
Yeah.
Remember, you get
proficiency.
advantage.
Fuck. Oh, advantage.
Yeah,
Thank
you
God,
get
that
advantage.
was a 1.
Yeah,
Thank God. Okay.
it's
That's
advantage
so
on
much
rolls or wait, is it advantage?
better. It says what I'm looking at says double proficiency bonus.
Oh, it must be. No, I'm bad. I may have had it backwards in my head. That's right. You get advantage on poison saving throws.
I already made him reroll it.
That's what it was.
Yeah, you already had me reroll.
I did. I will take that.
That's
reroll.
27.
27. You look around, and honestly, you realize the doors of Dwarven make.
Huh.
And with your little bit of knowledge, you know probably fire giants and their Dwarven slaves.
Makes sense.
So it's astoundingly well done. But you do see where some of the ice has gotten in through the years, and there are hairline fractures around where the doors come together.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is like two doors coming together. Oh, it's about to be a huge dig, but no, I'm not going to be. And that's when you also realize after you've pushed the door. No, it doesn't.
That the door, which was holding up the entirety of the building, crashes.
No, that would be such a dick move. Have you guys all roll and like the door pulls out. No, the door it does push in, but you do see a little hairline fractures around the edge, but you're not sure like what kind of impact it would take to actively break those to cause them to break enough because you don't know the thickness of the door and things like that. You just really can't tell from the angle in which you're able to look at it.
All right.
Because it's one of these doors. And then again, this is Dwarven make. It's so well done though. When they're set together, they almost look like a solid door.
All right. If I point out the fractures to everyone else, can we try again to open it with a strength check? Because if we target the weak spot, we might be able to get it to at least.
You can try, yeah. Let's try.
We could try to melt the ice a little.
If that doesn't work, I have a bomb.
Okay. Do you
Or
want me
we
to
could see if there's another way in, specifically for small folk like us.
Do you want me to just start firebolting the door?
I mean, can if you want to.
It's a viable option.
All right then.
Oh, by the way, did you guys? I don't remember whether or not you guys looted the barbarians.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to have you guys just say you did. And on what the Berserker Chief, you did find
On that.
100 gold gemstones.
107, 100.
No. Yeah, 100 gold gemstones.
Okay.
And an amulet of proof against detection of location.
Interesting.
Good. Can we do that?
Let me see it. I think that's.
think you do.
I'm not sure that's in the DMG. If that's in the DMG.
It is in the DMG.
Okay, so that's the DMG one. I'll have to look. So yeah, that's what you find though.
Proof against detection.
Yeah, Steve's at Gen Con. I thought he left tomorrow.
Okay.
He left at 2 a.m. this morning.
Yeah, pretty much what it does is
You can't be scried on.
yeah. It's an anti-scribe.
But who wants to not be spread on? Which of the two of you?
Well, if it's like you have to attune to it,
Three of
someone
you.
wears it.
Are you sure it's in here?
Two.
Oh, here it is. Yeah. Requires attunement.
Proof of detection.
Yeah, amulet of proof against detection on location. So while wearing this amulet, you are hidden from divination magic. You can't be targeted by such magic or perceived through magical scrying sensors. You're also, at this point, by the way, you're also unable to be seen by a god. Because they use divination magic and things like that to try to find you too. They're not.
So I don't know which one.
All seeing, all knowing.
Yeah.
would be better for you. I was gonna say Austin, but he already has all the magic shit. Just all of it.
I mean, we can't help it if randomly rolled shit is just more useful for this character.
Yeah, that is just.
No.
I've been expecting
How do you
Yon to get
spell
something to
amulet?
sell. Amulet?
AMULET.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just this keyboard or if like I'm getting too much interference, but Jesus, I don't know if it needs to be touched. I'm just gonna turn this off and put it on the charger because
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck. It won't charge on that for some reason. I have to plug it in the wall.
Oh.
Actually, Alan, I might use that because my brick. Oh no, my brick's still at 2. It's just not wanting to charge my phone today.
I think it might be the cable.
No, this cable's a really good cable.
I need to get a new one because this is my best one and it's falling apart.
Honestly, I think this power brick's just kind of getting old and dying because I use it all the fucking time.
It happens.
I'll buy a new one before I go to Vegas.
Get one of these.
It's a little too big.
It, well, I mean, proof is in the pudding.
It's still like
I mean, I know it's good. It's just to me like to carry in my
20,000
pocket.
milliamp hours.
It's not as heavy to carry as you think.
I mean, that's
It's like
the
1-2 pounds most.
wow. That mine is actually better. 40,000 milliamp hours.
40,000.
Yeah.
The only downside I have against this is it takes forever.
Wait, not 40,000. 4,000. Wait, you said how many?
20.
20,000.
Yeah.
Okay, so never mind. Yours is much better. I was like, holy shit, that's crazy. I misread. Anyway, so you guys are at the door though. You've got the
Yeah.
amulet and everything.
Is there anything interesting on the door
It's been
itself?
10 minutes. While I was identifying it, I would have asked Harshnag to keep pushing because
Yeah, Harshnag keeps pushing on it and pushing on it, and if, at one point he actually goes, and you hear a cracking noise, and you see him pull back, and his shoulder is beginning to bloat,
Oh.
and and you can see the bone is shifting kind of weird in it.
Alright, kneel down a bit.
He like gets down on one elbow, and he's like, when he does, you see him like he leans down and gets down on the elbow and goes, oh.
He gets back 7 points.
Yeah, he pretty much like you see the bone actually like kind of like
I'm gonna use a 2nd level cure wounds on him.
and reconnect.
well, you've already healed.
Yeah, he's already fully healed. It didn't take much. That's 7.7.
Alright.
So yeah, what are you guys planning to do?
Does the door have any
You were
writing
saying
on
something
it?
about firebolts, weren't you?
I said, well, I can try to melt the ice from the other side by firebolting the door a bunch.
Does the door have
So,
anything
you
written
did that,
on it?
was it 10 minutes while I was having to identify?
Okay. Go ahead. You do that for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Firebolts are cantrips for you, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you just cantrip firebolt it for a minute. It's getting warm, and you do see a little bit of smoke and a black spot charring the door where you've been kind of just hitting it. But at the same time, firebolt. Firebolt doesn't do a lot of heat, so you never like see it like glow red or begin to melt the rocks. You do see a few chips and stuff come flying off the door where you've been hitting it. But all right, so you guys want to try to push on it again?
I think so.
If not, we're going to find another way in.
Yeah, everyone roll with advantage.
I have an idea. That's 20 for me.
I got a 16.
21.
What'd you get?
12.
7.
I have a -2.
How am I stronger than you? You're a dwarf.
Yeah. Because I have a 7 strength.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Well, I have a 5 for it, so.
He's as strong as me.
But I've got double that
forgot
dex,
to check.
so.
Hey, I have an idea. What if I use Ray of Frost and then Firebolt and just go back and forth? By freezing it and then hitting it with heat over and over.
I see how.
Cooling and heating it.
It'll weaken the structure.
That could work. I know that fun.
And then if I shock and grasp it,
You're just gonna hit it with all the elements.
no, I'm just gonna. If I go ice and then fire, I'm thinking like if I freeze it and then hit it with fire, the rapid fluctuation between temperatures is will weaken the structure.
Yeah, Harshnag doesn't believe it.
Well, yeah, roll strong. Did we? It held strong?
Do what?
It held strong?
So you're gonna try the icy hot method?
Well, no, I mean, us pushing it didn't do anything.
No, it barely moved again.
All right,
there
I'm gonna look
writing
for a
on the
different
door
way.
itself?
Do what?
Writing on
No,
the
there's
door?
not.
Is there anything that looks overly ornate that could be possibly a door?
Open sesame.
Well, that's all I can do.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh wait, hold on. Sorry. I mean, what you do? They are anointly carved with images of giant gods locked in battle with dragons.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sorry, actually, when you were hitting it with the heat, it did nothing to it. I take that back. I
Okay.
misread something.
Fire giants.
Okay.
There were no like chipping on the door at all. And yeah.
I'm gonna look for a different way.
Yeah, that seems like the best idea.
Harshnag, though, is at this point,
Just gonna start punching it.
you see him run down the hallway to the entrance,
That's not
I
a
don't
good
think
idea.
that's a good idea.
and then just come running straight towards it with his axe held high in a full-on reckless attack.
That is not a good idea.
Holy fuck!
Did he
Wow.
crit?
I rolled a 2 and a 6.
Wow.
I didn't roll good, you.
He just runs and goes, "Ah, couldn't."
Well, anyway,
So,
now that this side show is over,
overly ornate carving that could possibly be a door.
You don't see anything like that. Give me a perception check, though. With Harshnag steadily just smashing into the door with his axe.
21.
You don't really see anything that looks like it could be an interest there. Looking up, though,
Nah. Nah?
sorry, I was checking something. You do see, in the hallway, you do see two, like, these niches that hold sconces in them. Like 5 of them that look like they might have once held flames.
Hey, can you light those?
Sure.
I don't know if it'll do anything, but
I used thaumaturgy to light the sconces.
does anything happen?
Also, I will tell you this. At this point, Harshnag is just sitting there. He calms down for a second and stops. And he looks down at the chieftain that you killed, and he's like, I know him. That was Wormblood.
Who?
Wormblood.
I imagine he's a chief of some kind.
He's a great chief.
Was.
Until he died pretty pathetically.
Well, he was the leader of the Great Worm tribe, and he
Worm is in W-O-R-M? or-
yeah, W-O-R-M.
Okay.
I thought it was W-U-R-M.
And he's like, yeah, he was the leader, and they were terrified of him.
Doesn't seem too scary to me.
And if you could prove he's dead, it would be a great way to negotiate with them.
Let's take his head then. Who are we talking about who's afraid of him?
Do what?
The Worm tribe is afraid of him?
Yeah, he was their chieftain.
Oh, we take his head, why not?
Yeah.
Cut.
I imagine you put it in the bag of holding.
Well, we would have to wrap it up
And something.
Okay,
and
he's like,
staunch the blood.
Yeah.
and Harshnag stands up and he's like, this time I've got it.
I don't got it.
I don't got it.
And this time you just see him, and you just see him go, "Ugh," and let's see, what was his axe again? I know his axe is special. I forget. Which one?
It's a giant axe, so it does like 2d12 or something. I don't know.
No, actually it does 5d12.
5d12?
Yeah, if the human is the target is human.
It's a door.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, you see him, he raises it up, and you see Frost. Like, the steel axe head actually turns into ice. As he, like, slings it down. Like, it's full... Pretty much, you see, like, its full properties have activated. And he just slings it into this door with his full might, and you finally hear it go...
Yep. And the door just shatters away.
No, but the door slowly the door like slides open just a little bit,
Okay.
and then Harshnag kind of pushes against it one more time, and the door finally goes. And there's like a freaking mountain of ice and ice boulders just sitting on the other side.
I wish droids could use knock.
It's 28 strength check to break the door open.
God.
So yeah, it was literally just completely frozen.
When we
solid.
pushed, Harshnag was pushing too, by the way. He was
Yeah.
helping him.
He was.
So he didn't roll high enough.
No, he was rolling shit. And when you enter the room, you see
Death incarnate as a bear made of ice
Sick.
that stands on its hind legs.
thick frost clings to every surface of this 100-foot. Of this 100-foot high vaulted chamber. 7 enormous statues dominate the room. The largest of which is an 80-foot tall robed giant. His arm outstretched and his face hidden beneath a stony cowl. Facing a glowing archway in the east wall. Kneeling in rows to each side of the statue are 6 statues half its size, each impressive of its own right, and depicting a paragon of a type of giant: hill, stone, frost, fire, cloud, and storm. The smaller statues face the bigger one in the room's center. In their outstretched arms, 5 of the giants hold weapons, gifts for their All-Father. Only the frost giant statue is unarmed.
Does it look like it was supposed to be holding a weapon, or is it not holding an outstretched hand with nothing in it?
Maybe we're supposed to put a giant's axe in his hand.
Yeah, it looks like it should be holding something.
No. There's our first mystery.
Do we happen to have some kind of giant axe we can
Is there
put in
any
its
writing?
giant hands?
Looking around, you do notice like the only real writing is over the archway. When you see the archway is 40 feet wide and 40 feet tall, giant sized, with 6 different runes carved into it, each one inlaid with mithril, and a glowing mist fills the arch. And you see niches on the walls on either side of it contain empty ice-covered sconces made of iron.
I use thaumaturgy to light the sconces.
Because why not?
Let's see.
What do the runes say in giant or whatever?
Give me a second. Okay. I'm just making sure that I'm trying to see if you're
Lighting of the sconces says anything?
yeah.
You've lit the sconces. Activate super boss.
No, it is like some kind of Final Fantasy way to like get to the secret boss. Freaking light the sconces in a room, then go back and return 6 times, and the boss will be there. You get to fight Bahamut.
Dude, the Wild
Come on,
Arms
fight Bahamut.
secret super hidden boss. You have to use your punch glove to punch the last portal to the last place, and you have a 1 in fucking dumb chances of getting to the last dungeon, to where you fight the last boss in the game.
Which game is this?
Wild Arms.
Wild Arms.
That was a pretty good old
You can download it.
PlayStation 2 game.
Oh.
called like regular PlayStation, and then they remade it as a PlayStation 2 game, which was actually pretty
Okay. So yeah, you yeah, I've actually been meaning to play it because it is on the PlayStation Store. Get it for my Vita. So anyway, you guys, you do like the sconces, and you see the flames appear inside the ice and then go out.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
And actually, when you try to read the runes that are on the arch, they are giants. Do you speak giant?
Yeah.
I do.
You two speak giant. They
No,
are
what you
actually.
don't are these two.
Yeah.
And that's because of unforeseen things.
Oh no, I'm sorry. They're not giant. They're Ys.
Peace.
They're Ys. Yes, ISE. They're Ys
Primordial.
runes.
Oh, I don't know.
Hmm.
Anyone speak primordial?
I don't speak primordial.
I would imagine not.
Or no, I take that back. I'm sorry. That's the one that Harshnag is familiar with. He knows what Ys is.
Harshnag, those words say. None of us can read it but you.
All the other runes mean something else, but he's not sure.
Um,
Looking at it, he looks at the Ys. He's like, "Well, Ys is frost,
Okay.
and Ys is the rune that is on the most, the bottom right side of the door."
Oh, I get it.
I,
Use
bel
your tongue.
I believe that it must have something to do with the weapons with the giants.
What are all the
I
giants?
think it has something to do with the types of giants.
What are all the giants offering up to the Allfather?
Isiltan means ice giant. Or frost giant.
I know it's weapons, but are they like weapons specific to the giants themselves?
Yeah, as you look at them, you do see that.
Like a fire giant would be offering up a great sword.
Yeah, Harshnag actually explains who these are, because he actually does know some of them. They are the different gods of the giants, such as Grolantor, Scorius Stonebones,
Are any of them?
Threm, Sutur, Memnor, and Stomas.
Are any of them holding not their signature weapon?
No, they all are. Like you see, the hill giant is holding the bone great club. The stone giant is holding a stone boulder.
Okay.
Threm is not holding any weapon. He is the frost giant one. He's missing. There is no weapon.
I
What
believe
is
that
his
Can I
signature
roll?
weapon?
Can I roll a history check to try and remember what the ice giant's signature weapon is?
It'd be more of a, well, you know what?
Or religion?
History or religion.
Okay. That's a 19.
Harshnag. See if you can pick up any of the weapons that they're holding.
Okay, one second. You know that it's ice giants are usually depicted with great axes. Some type of great axe, but you're not sure if that's exactly. And when you say that, Sassy, Harshnag does walk over and picks up the mithril spear that the cloud giant was holding.
He just comes right out.
Yeah, he just picks it right up.
I'm gonna
Okay.
check something right quick.
And on it, looking at it, he notices that on the mithril spear is the same rune that is on the arch in the door.
What does the rune say? Is it ice again?
No, it is not Ys.
It's probably lightning.
Why don't you try touching it to that rune then? Maybe they'll react to one another.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I fucked up.
You can't pick it up.
No, he can't pick it up.
Oh, I can't.
But there's not a rune on it.
Uh,
Yeah. Oh well.
I'm gonna
He gained magical knowledge and knew that rune as well.
Okay.
He's
Here,
gonna
let's,
walk.
let's do a slight retcon. 10 minutes pass. I cast comprehend languages. I understand languages, even if it's not a language I know. I read Cloud Giant and I tell him to stick it to that.
actually,
I can
Time
read all
casting
language.
detect magic.
you can read all. It does specifically say all language,
All
which
languages.
includes dead ancient.
And if they don't have a reading, I understand what they mean if they don't have a.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for explaining for that. So yes, now you look at it and you do realize each of them. You see Hog, Hill, Steen, Stone, East, Frost, Ild, Fire, Sky, Cloud, and Uvar, Storm.
I do have to ask Harshnag to pick me up to touch them though.
Do you have to actively touch them to?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, he does. He's very working with you, and he picks up the Mithril Spear and he touches it to the ski. You point out which one is the Sky rune, and he touches it to it. And when he does, I need you to all make a
Wisdom saving throw or
actually, I'm not sure. I need to check the spell.
I understand any written language.
Yeah.
The spell doesn't decode secret messages in a text or glyph, such as an arcane sigil that isn't part of a written language.
Oh well, you already learned. You technically wouldn't have learned it then. These are
I mean,
glyphs that.
is it part of a language or not?
See, that's the thing. Is like I'm not really too clear on that. I'm gonna say
I
yes.
think this is a
No, they
ruling.
seem to be.
Now, I'm
they
gonna
seem
say
to be
yes
the
because they
runes of
do correspond, but generally the glyphs are in the spellcasting they're not like part of a written language. They're generally glyphs used in spellcasting to represent. But since the representation has a word, I'll say yes, you can read it. What you were saying?
These are specifically also words in the giant language.
Yeah, but the runes are being representative. I'm gonna let it go.
But does the rune literally say the giant word Is?
It translates the word is. It doesn't. It's not. Like I said, it's a rune representing the word.
Okay.
It's kind of like the Druid language, how they'll use certain runes to represent entire words.
Right, I see what you're saying.
Kind of like that. So I need you to. Dexterity saving throw. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Wow. 25.
18.
17.
Wow.
I think. As all of a sudden you feel your stomachs begin to lift, almost like when you go over a steep hill, and like you feel that zero gravity moment for a second in your stomach. You feel your stomach start to lift, and you're like, okay, and then all of a sudden your feet flip out from under you, and you begin to fall towards the ceiling.
Oh.
And when that happens, you each like quickly grab onto something, and you're holding yourselves in
We
place.
shouldn't have had those fizzy lifting drinks.
Okay.
we shouldn't have activated reverse gravity.
Why did we break the laws of physics?
Hang on, it's the make-believe medieval period. We don't know what gravity is.
It's
Probably.
Forgotten Realms.
No, they
They
know
heard
what
a
gravity
witch.
is.
Forgotten Realms is like technically farther along scientifically, but I
So,
think their
Renaissance.
gods don't let them make stuff.
You can't be more scientifically advanced than
Exactly.
what gravity is. Stop it.
Well, they might know what it was, but they don't have technology.
I need to see if Harshnag.
Because they got too
No
smart,
tech
they
for
wouldn't need
you.
those gods.
Actually, yeah. So like, yeah, all you grab on, and then you just hear, "Oh shit!" Boom!
That's cool.
As you look up and you see Harshnag just like on the roof, and that is going to be 10d6 worth of damage.
Ooh.
How high is the ceiling?
100-foot
compared to him?
room.
How tall is he?
Tall.
I mean, he's your average ice giant height, so around 15 to 20 feet tall.
How far of a fall is that in comparison from?
It's still technically a 100-foot fall.
Rules as written.
Yeah, it's easier to count from the foot than to try to calculate. Well, he was 6-foot fall, so he technically only fell 94 feet. You know what I mean? So anyway, that is going to be.
They should list the only thing about falling. They should
20?
list is how far you have to fall before it takes more than a round.
Yeah, 20, 34.
Yeah.
I did like the calculation once,
41.
but
Yeah, he just slams in and takes 41 points of damage.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Well, he's a frost giant too. That's not that much actually. Never mind. That actually is a lot for him.
Yeah, that is.
I think he's got a different HP rating though. I need to make him an actual character sheet. It'd be a lot easier. Yeah, he's got 204 hit points. So he's just like, oh.
That's a good chunk of it.
As he like stands up and he's like, oh my back.
Is there anything neat up there?
Ice.
That's cool.
Where all the ice that you guys had knocked off the other walls are now sitting on the ceiling.
Is there anything on the floor with us that's interesting now that the ice isn't covering it?
Not really, no. You guys are actively like trying to hold on to keep from falling. And about 30 seconds pass, and I want everyone to make a strength check.
I'm good at these.
16.
16.
4, 5, 6.
3.
12.
I'm sorry, Toby. As you're holding on, you're just like, ugh, oh god, my arms, and you have to let go.
Yeah. I got these stubby little arms.
Yep. That's 15. Ooh. 32, 4. So you take 44 points of damage as you. Harshnag was like, what happens is Harshnag was like kind of just standing there, upside down, looking at everything, and you just come colliding into him.
Ow.
As you fell.
Harshnag takes another 5d16.
I'm not gonna make him take that with that.
It's
So,
a comedy moment, you see.
Also, to finish explaining the room, because I kind of didn't, you do see a couple more doors that are all covered in ice. You do see, like, on each side of the room, just bars of ice, just getting all the air. And about 30 more seconds pass, and then you three, all of a sudden, your feet fall back underneath you from where you were holding on.
Oh,
You
They
need
kinda
make
slump to the
more
floor.
saves.
How long does it take them to fall?
Do it. Well, it's a 100-foot fall, and you fall at 30 feet every 6 seconds.
I will cast Fly on both of them when they get within 60 feet.
You
I will
get.
try to cast Fly on them.
Well, I have the wings of flying, so
I can do that.
So, do you
Oh, yeah.
activate that as an action or a bonus action?
it's an action.
That takes you 6 seconds.
Yeah. So how long?
I mean,
the question is how fast.
I
you
think like as
fall.
soon as I fall the first time, I'm gonna go and do that because that lets me do it for an hour.
So you're still going to take the initial damage, you're not going to take the second set of damage, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Alright, but now, to cast Fly on a moving target, it's just sight.
Oh wait, no, I have to touch him. Never
Okay.
mind, I'm just gonna. No, he's just gonna fall.
Okay,
Yeah,
Harshnag's
he's
just going to fall, okay.
Can you...
He can take
feather
it.
fall?
No, I don't know that. I'm a warlock.
Yeah, and...
If I was a wizard, I could just snap my hand.
So yeah, everything kind of reverses. You see the ice and everything on the other side of the room just like fall back to the ground a little bit faster than Harshnag and everything. And then all of a sudden you see Harshnag just go, nah. All of a sudden you just hear, not again. Boom.
I wonder
But I'm
what
still up
happens
in the air.
when you take the fire giant's weapon and touch it to the fire rune.
Let's not do that.
That's going to be 4, 6, 9, 10,
Well, cloud giant invert
18.
gravity.
Should I go ahead and roll the
Well-
1d12?
I think it was quite exciting. It reminded me of my youth.
Wait, the storm giant
And this time he only
or
takes
storm
29
giant?
points of damage.
He's fine.
Did we do storm giant or cloud giant?
It was cloud.
Should I go
Yeah,
ahead
it
and
was
roll the d12?
For,
How many hours I can use it?
yeah,
again
roll a
for?
d12. Or until you can use it again?
Yeah, 10 hours.
10
So I'm using it
hours?
for
Okay.
10 hours. So
Well,
I'm just gonna kind of float behind the group.
it's hard to tell. Hard to tell exactly why I did that. I do have a running theory, though.
If we touch the weapon corresponding to a giant to the rune corresponding to the giant, will something that would be, like the giant happen?
Now, actually, now that after that has been triggered,
Innate defense spell is activated. Get the fuck out of my house.
you see the mist transform. And it actually did this immediately. I just forgot to say it. The mist is actually transformed into churning thunderclouds, lit by flashes of lightning throughout it. And you can see another room beyond the clouds. The sound of rolling thunder is filling the chamber, like extremely loudly.
It's almost as if it's a portal to another world.
You want to test that theory?
No. No, I don't.
Maybe we can just melt the ice off the other doors. Which door do you want to go through?
Well, how many other doors are there? 2?
Yeah, you see 4 other doors, but you do also see ice on walls past the entrance. You do see these 2 hallways that are also covered in ice that lead like they're coming back past along the entrance again.
Which of these giants wouldn't kill us on sight?
Storm.
I was gonna say, with your knowledge of giants that you've met so far, cloud and storm giants are usually the most amendable, and stone giants you really just don't give a shit.
So let's not randomly touch things to the rooms if we can just have them set to the cloud giant world.
Well, my theory is Harshnag's a frost giant, correct?
Yeah.
As far as I know.
And it's magic.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah.
maybe he should have to use the weapon of his progenitor.
I mean, isn't he kind of already doing that?
He just
No.
used a cloud giant weapon, not
Yeah,
a frost
he has
giant.
a frost giant's axe with him. That turns the head into actual ice.
Well, he brought that in from outside. Why would it have magic corresponding to this chamber?
And
Does it have to be?
at this point, Harshnag does speak. It was like, also, Thraim is usually depicted with a steel great axe. This isn't really steel.
That's nice.
Do what?
What kind of metal is it then?
It is an adamantium axe.
You and your expensive ass axe.
Hey, it's
Adamantium.
special.
Really expensive.
Where are we gonna get a steel great axe?
I can't believe you're just like, where are we gonna find a steel great axe this time of night?
I would imagine it's still inside the chamber. Somewhere.
So I did cast Detect Magic when he was doing. I'm gonna read stuff.
When you cast Detect Magic, how was the range on Detect Magic again? 60 feet?
Yes.
I think so.
Everything within 60 feet? Yeah. Looking around, the runes in the door are, of course, just emanating purple with their magical energies. And I need to see, is this within?
It cannot be blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, or a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Yeah, in the room that you're standing in, you do not see any other magical items. All of the weapons, though, do also emanate with a faint magical aura.
When the room itself shifted, did I see anything fall with a magical light?
No.
Well,
I mean, if the great axe is still here, maybe it's in another room.
that's what I've been trying to say. Let's check the other rooms.
Okay, and I'm right there with you. Is why I suggested it might be nice to get to the other rooms. Which room do you want to go to first?
Eeny, meeny, miny. That.
So you point off to, we'll say you're looking at the glowing portal, and you point that way, and you do see there's 2 doors, and Harshnag's like, all right, and he just walks over with the axe and just starts chipping away at it.
I'll walk over and help him with Firebolt.
All right, I'll say normally this would take an hour to do, but because you're using Firebolt, you get it cleared in about 30 minutes. In fact, at one point, Harshnag's like, I'm gonna take a break, and spends
So I was saying, can I use that as a
9, and he spends 3 of his hit die to replenish 20 HP.
I'm gonna use some hit dice, bro. Oh, they're doing that.
Hey, you have metal pins on your hat.
Yes.
Also, Nog. Nog feels sick and ran out the front room because I don't have his character sheet to run him.
He does have that flame tongue axe.
Oh yeah.
What was it, a sword?
We have an axe and a sword, and neither of us are with us right now because both the characters are absent.
Yeah,
When he was here, he would be helping, chipping away at the door of fire.
that's fine. But yeah,
That works.
so yeah, if there was anything you needed to do a short rest for, you had a short rest. But yeah, after a while, you eventually get through and you pull open the doors. And within it,
There's a room full of bees.
my God, bees. All right. Who goes in first?
I think Harshnag should walk in first.
Yeah, Harshnag begins to walk in the room, and as soon as he does, a large serpent centipede-like creature rushes him.
Alright, so
It looks kind of like this.
Ow.
Cool.
Oh.
Shall we go ahead and roll initiative?
Yes, please. Roll initiative.
Wow. Why is it when I'm already playing dexterous character, I roll really good at
Oh,
initiative?
Harshnag rolls really good.
And when I play a character that's not dexterous at all, I roll really bad initiative.
All right, so 25 to 20.
24.
24. So Vulture's gonna go first.
Yeah.
25 to 20. 19 to 15.
I got a 16.
So it's gonna be Harshnag and then Maz. Tussie, what'd you get?
7.
Flint.
9.
And now let's see where the monster's gonna fit in.
Do you want to use a battle mat for this?
We can.
I would like to.
That way we know where everything is, at least.
So the monster is gonna go right after Harshnag.
Amazing.
Amazing.
That's about.
Okay, let's see. I am so used to Steve being here, I didn't bring my battle mat. So we're gonna have to pull one of the other ones out.
Yeah, I mean, that's
That, or I guess we're gonna have to use Theo of the Mind's Eye. Yeah. I'm gonna have to make sure I start
Ellen,
bringing.
you don't have yours in your car, do you?
Well, anyway, it's just one enemy.
Yeah, it's just one enemy, so it won't be. It's not
But
gonna be
it's
two.
really big and
Oh
extremely
yeah,
annoying.
I forgot he has his. He's got his,
What is that?
his little fold-up one. I need to get one of those.
Yeah, but it gets confusing when you look at it, or at least everyone else is.
Now that I'm more used to it, it doesn't bother me as much.
I can see because it has all the different lines on it.
Yeah, for different games. But like I said, now that I'm used to it, it doesn't bother me.
Okay, let me draw this up.
I think it's better than nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Some games are good for Theater of the Mind's Eye. I don't think D&D is one of them most of the time.
I think it depends on the situation.
And 12. 12, so that's 120.
And we can use a
10,
rip
20,
your
30,
cactus
40, 50,
somebody.
60, 70, 80, 90. 1, 2, 3. So is it just, it's going to be just large enough to fit?
Sure,
Would
that
you
works.
like to be this pirate
Yeah.
man?
I'll be Pirate Man.
Pirate Man.
Man pirate, the pirate king.
Etc.
So we're going to put the entrance here.
What?
Grab one of those dreadnoughts. Be the monster.
Those guys?
Look at me, I'm too big.
Well,
Is it large or huge?
Hulkbuster. But
I
also
think
a
it's
knight.
huge, actually.
Is it large?
It's
or huge?
240 foot wide, so I won't be able to draw the whole room.
Is it large or huge?
No, huge.
Huge. Huge.
Okay, we need something bigger than that.
So anyway,
Another giant. Oh, that works.
I was gonna bring out this fire giant, but
Sure, fire giant works.
That works.
Okay.
So he was first.
all up in your face.
I'm actually gonna start it over here so we have enough room that way. So 240.
Yep. Mostly metal, but not all. That also makes it where it's really top heavy and the base is kind of loose. Or 40.
So also the other thing is, and I hate to have to do this, but otherwise I would never be able to draw any of this. Squares are represented as 20 feet apiece.
I mean, we don't need the whole room drawn out.
I know, but I need just enough because this is a huge creature moving around.
Huge.
Remember, you're in a giant's temple.
Huge.
So
each square is 20
this
feet?
giants, and we would need even smaller character pieces.
Yeah, we need gnomes. But it's fine.
Huge.
It's gonna be huge.
This is like, whoops. These are like giant tables.
You have to just mark with a marker how close things are.
Yeah.
But you see, the problem with that is it's gonna be huge. Why is that
Let me squeeze
still
in
the joke?
right here.
Oh. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on anymore.
I mean, same.
I have the best strength saves at this table. I have gauntlets of overpower.
Sorry.
What am I gonna do? Am I gonna turn into a bear? Or am I gonna turn into a not bear?
You didn't even bring your mask.
That was like a one-off gimmick.
It wasn't really even that fun, to be honest.
That was like half the point. Those are all the big ass tables.
Appears to be,
A cafeteria.
The dining
or
hall.
something like that.
The meat hall.
We're in Herod.
God damn it. All of a sudden a boulder falls and Vulture takes
5 billion damage.
60 hit points. 60 damage. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Let's make this better. 120 damage.
5 billion damage.
See, these are right here are just slabs, as if food would be placed on them, and everything else are like cafeteria style benches.
That's nice.
Okay.
There's also an alcove on the other side of the room where there is a figure, but right now there is a giant creature
Blocking.
heading straight towards our arch. I would have just walked right in the room, be right here.
It would all be like right there.
The room around would be like over there.
It's like suck.
And first off is Vulture.
Good
Are
shit.
they natural creatures or very much natural?
They are monstrosities.
That's all bad.
So can I
You don't
see
get
it
to
from
turn
here?
into anything good.
By the way,
If I could turn into a giant tortoise, I could have a
Maybe the
DC
room
of
would have
18 and
about
then
50
turtle
more
up and get a 22.
Do what?
we enter the room, I would have had 15 more
Which would be
flight,
interesting.
correct? 'Cause it lasts for an hour.
Oh no, I can't hear you.
When I entered the room, I would have had 15 more minutes of flight left, correct?
Yeah, something like
Okay.
that.
Making sure, because I'm
Okay.
still. It's fun.
Okay, so
I can see it from there, yes.
yes, you can.
Okay, make a couple arrow shots at it. 18 and 16.
The 16 does not hit, but the 18 hits.
Okay. He takes 8 piercing damage from a regular bow.
Okay, he's good.
Regular non-magic bow.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to do.
All right. At this point, Harshnag is going to run up
20 by 20.
Okay. How much movement does he have?
200 feet of movement. No. I'm just checking to
One.
see, because he's a lot different than a normal giant.
40.
That means these tables are 120 feet long.
Yep.
Jeez.
So there's 40 feet of movement for him.
Yeah, and he's gonna move 40 more.
20, 40.
Yep. I think his movement is only 40.
I couldn't tell you.
I'm looking for my monster manual while I'm holding it in my hand. It's the second time today I've done something like that. I'm looking for my phone while Hope is holding it. Yeah, giant, he has 40 feet, yeah. Yeah, Frost Giant's at 40 feet movement. Cool. I need to bookmark this better.
Let's just say everyone's on the grid for some
Oh, son of a bitch, I just pushed my monster manual. Okay. Yeah, he just runs it. And then,
60, 80,
now it's this thing's turn.
120.
One
140.
has like 900 feet of movement.
160, 180, 200, 220, 240, 260.
If you will move it up,
20, 40,
stop.
40.
Stop.
Alright. Next is Matt's.
I'm gonna use my action to cast. What was it? Bark Skin. And then turn into a cave bear.
Alright.
20, 40, 20, 40.
Cool.
Wait, how'd you dash?
Cave bears have 40 feet of movement.
Yeah, but how'd you do it?
Oh, sure. I was right here. So there we go.
I just realized there's smaller squares on this, so that kind of makes it perfect. There's squares that can be represented as 10 feet. Like the little red squares inside the bigger square.
They don't line up.
Not perfectly, but well enough.
Close enough.
So, Flint.
Alright. Let's see. We need to play. How tall are the tables?
They're about 30 feet up.
Alright. I'm gonna go a full 60 feet up. So I guess I'll just grab these higher. Whatever. I'm going higher and I'm gonna shoot.
Where's the marker?
I'm sorry.
I'm 60 feet up, so I got that. I'm going to shoot it, and I'm going to add a point of grit to it as well.
Okay.
Violent shot. So, first attack. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have fantastic range.
Yeah, I have crazy range. But that's still not good enough to hit. I think that's only a 12. So that first one is not hit.
Chris, is this a wall?
Yeah, right there's a wall.
In front of a wall.
I mean, I still have line of sight. Yeah. That's 16.
16 doesn't hit.
Shit. Then none of my attacks hit.
Yeah, you just fire off twice
Let's say we're over here because it doesn't make sense that we'd be in front of a wall.
Yeah. Yeah, you just fire off twice and you just hear him like hitting stones somewhere in the back of the room. In fact, one of them hits inside of this big fire pit at the center of the room that I didn't draw. And like you see the fire like spark up for a second.
So,
Alright?
Actions have only caused more demons to come
Tuzzy.
wandering towards us.
The creature, oh yeah, the creature moved, but
It wasn't a range
over
for
here
anything.
for not making sense. and 10 feet in square. And so, 10, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120 is outside my range. I guess I'll dash.
I thought you were going to cast fly and then took move.
There's my action. There's my turn.
Okay. We're back at the top of Vulture.
Okay, so since I did technically move 30 feet last time, but I only went across 2 squares, you want to go ahead and move 3 squares this time?
Sure.
This kind of makes sense to me. And I'm going to shoot at it a couple more times. My bow and arrow. 18 and 21.
Both hit.
Alright, cool. Let's see here. It takes 22 piercing damage altogether.
22 altogether? Cool.
22 piercing damage. How do these regular arrows seem to be affecting it?
They're working pretty good.
Okay.
They're working as arrows are intended, only it's probably not doing much because it's so fucking huge.
Or snag is gonna be down there. Yeah,
If we do manage to fell this Remorez, what could we make out of its dead carcass?
Alright. Now Harshnag once again is just going to you'll move him up 40.
10, 40.
Yep, right up to him. And he's gonna raise his giant axe and just bash into this thing as hard as he can.
He's using ice to fight against a creature that lives under ice.
Hey, it's what he's got, man. What do you want from him?
And he has like a adamantine ice tongue or something. That's what it seems. Like, can you add magical effects on top of adamantine weapons? In the terms of this game?
There we go.
That seems interesting.
Then he makes 2 attacks. So I gotta remember he makes 2 attacks.
I wonder if I could do something stupid and not with it.
So attack number 1 is going to be a 21 to hit. Or no, 20 to hit, that still hits. And attack number 2 is going to be a 16 that will hit. So yeah, he just swings twice. The first one like just slashes into the Remorez. And you see it like and pull back. When it does, he swings the second time, just missing. And that is going to be 3d12. One, 26. So there's 26 points of damage. Alright. And that's his turn. To the Remorez. I'm excited. I never got to play one of these. Alright, so he's going to come up. And also, oh, I forgot. Actually, when Harshnag attack, you see him like recoil in pain after his attack.
Harshnag
Takes
recoils in pain?
10 points of damage. Yep.
That's strange.
He's like, oh, that's hot.
Was it bleeding on him that we could see?
Give me a perception check. Or actually, no, give me a nature check.
Is it a naturally occurring creature or is it a magical creature?
It's a monstrosity.
They're a little bit. Monstrosities are a little bit both.
15.
You know that Remorezes are known to have heated bodies. That can sometimes be boiling hot to the touch.
Oh.
Fun.
So dealing with this thing is just a bundle of I don't want to.
Oh, the joys of being a ranged character.
I'm not ranged though.
Can be.
So he is going to attempt to bite Harshnag.
makes me kind of glad I didn't.
Do what?
So that makes me kind of glad I didn't try to throw a firebolt at it.
And 22
Oh.
is going to hit him.
That range though?
No, I remembered that I'm capable of throwing a firebolt and then shooting an arrow now. On level 7. Wait.
Could be. I think it's level 7.
There we go. 60, 10.
Yeah, we are at level 7. You hit that like 2
Okay, I
adventures ago?
didn't write down.
16, 17.
But yeah,
I wrote down the XP value. I clearly changed my HP and hit dice.
but you didn't write down that you were level 7?
Yeah.
30. So you see him just gnash his teeth into Harshnag and wrap its body around Harshnag. So it was 37 plus
Oh, shoot.
3d6. Ooh, wow.
If only Harshnag wasn't destroyed twice by ceilings.
50.
Yeah.
Harshnag is not looking good.
No. He's not?
So whose turn is now?
Maz,
Is it worth it for me to continue being a bear, or should I just turn back and just start casting something for routines against Harshnag?
I think we should try to kill it first.
20, 40. Can I reach it from here? No. No, because it's wrapped around him and I'm still 20 feet away, so I can't reach shit. So I have to double move to even get near it. So, 60, and that puts me next to it.
okay. Flint. Don't forget to add your bonus damage.
If only I was one level up, then I could turn into something flying. Or if we were all level 10, then I could turn into an elemental of some sort.
Yeah.
Shoot it again. 14.
Nope.
Why does it always seem like we're always underprepared for anything we ever encounter?
16. Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, you
right
just
now.
again fire off both shots. This time it's because you're like trying to get in between and not hit Harshnag while you're firing off these shots, and you just aim a little wide on them. Okay, Tussie.
I move over to Vulture
Okay.
and I cast Fly on both myself and her.
Oh.
When the giant dies, kill it from the ceiling.
Okay.
And then I fly 10 feet up.
All right.
What's the fly speed?
That's your movement.
Okay, gotcha.
By the way, the Rimmerez is technically occupying the same space as Harshnag because it's wrapped around Harshnag. Vulture, you're up.
Is it? Under 60? I thought it was just your movement.
Okay.
Close the door, please.
So how tall is this thing here?
30.
30 feet.
Speed of 60.
Okay, you have 60, so I'm 40 feet up.
Okay, so I have 60.
Yeah, so yeah, you can go straight up and over.
Okay, I'm gonna get like
Now if I-
30 feet up.
35 feet up?
No, I mean 30 feet up, 35 feet. Then to
Forward.
walk onto it for 25 more feet. So right about here.
Yeah,
That lasts as long as it's concentration for 10 minutes.
he's on top of the table.
I'm on top of the table. So for this, I'm actually going to
It's until my concentration, bro.
cast Ray of Frost, and as a bonus action, take a bow shot.
Okay,
The Ray of Frost will be the
got it.
icy looking dice. Well, that's a 9 on the Ray of Frost, but a 22 on the bow.
The bow hits, the ray of frost completely misses.
Well, max damage, so 13 piercing damage on the arrow.
Okay. 13 damage. Okay. And next is Harshnag's turn. And you see Harshnag, like, this skin is, like, boiling, and, like, you can actively see, like, steam rising from him. He is definitely being hurt by this. And he is going to attempt a strength saving throw as one of his attack actions to break out because he's a monster and they don't work
Big ass
exactly.
D20.
Do what?
That's a big ass D20.
It's my giant d20.
For giants.
And he fails miserably, but he is going to spend his legendary resistance to succeed anyway.
Okay.
And Harshnag just breaks out and pulls off.
Throws it off of him, but where does it land exactly?
It's going to land right where it was in front of him.
Okay.
Yeah. That's just the easiest thing, because he's not going to throw it towards you guys.
again.
Yeah.
Harshnag's smart enough not to throw it towards you guys.
20, 40, 60 more feet until I can do anything.
How high up is this thing?
100 feet again.
No.
Oh, the monster itself.
I'd say it sits about, like, if it was at full height, its full body, it could stand about 100 feet up. But where it is right now, it's not at full body form, so it's only about 20 feet, 30 feet up. As once again, because it like fully wrapped around Harshnag, and Harshnag's about 20 feet tall.
I have you marked, man.
Well, I mean, I moved out of that.
Alright.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't notice.
Yeah. So anyway, now this thing is once again going to actually seeing easier targets. Would it want to?
It depends on how smart it is.
Well, it depends on how dead it thinks this thing in front of it is.
It is
That too.
starving, and it wants the quick dinner. You know what? He's going to try to attack Harshnag again.
Fast foodie's not a deal.
Its intelligence is really low. It would want to go after. Oh, sorry. No, Harshnag didn't make his attack. Harshnag attacks it with his second one, and that's going to be a 22 to hit. That hits. And Harshnag does, what was it again? 3d12. I need to keep my dice together a little bit better. Where'd my other d12 go? Whatever that was. For, ooh, it's not bad. 20 points of damage. 20 plus 7. 27 points of damage. As he slashes into it once again.
How hurt does the Remora is though?
Not that bad.
And Harshnag looks like he's on his last legs.
Yeah. It's almost like another hit, like the one he took a minute ago, will probably kill him. Or at least knock him unconscious.
Does anyone have healing potions on them? Because I'm there.
And Harshnag, for that attack he just made, takes 3d6 damage. That's really low, so that's good for him.
No.
That is going to be 5 points of
Wait.
damage.
I have one. Yep.
Harshnag is now down to 50 HP
Damn.
from a little over 200.
That's because
Yeah, I
I
know.
got destroyed by a ceiling twice.
Hey, you know what? The rest of you guys were okay.
Except for him.
That's all that really matters.
I'm sorry.
As long as we play smart, we can handle it.
Now it is the
Oh,
Ramirez's
wait.
turn, who is going
We're doomed.
to
And
make his attack against Harshnag. And that is going to hit. That is going to be a, yeah, that's a 24. That hits. Watch me roll all 10s on the 60 10s.
Jeez Louise.
Actually,
did you roll low?
no.
You rolled 55, didn't you?
Let's see, I roll, actually I'm not sure. Let me see, that's 19, 20, 28, 29, 30, 31, 2, 3, 34, so 34.
Does it get the
34
grapple again?
plus 7, so that's 41 points of damage plus 3d6. 41, 45, 46, 49 points of damage.
Fuck.
Harshnag has 1 HP.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is hilarious.
That is pretty funny.
So yeah, you just see this thing and Harshnag's like, oh, as once again he like kind of just falls to one knee, and this thing is like completely wrapped around him.
Well, fuck.
And he's missing like, and it's actually not this. It's like actually this thing has come up and like slithered up its arm and it's bitten off. Most of Harshnag's arm is like biting at it.
Jesus.
Huh.
It's like literally like you see. It's almost like Harshnag's wearing this thing as a glove.
This is a giant
Can I-
centipede.
Yeah, it's giant centipede like.
Giant centipedal snake.
Yeah.
Alright.
Maz, you're
Some
up.
chaps.
Can I reach it from where I am?
Let's see. Where are you? You're right behind Harshnag. That's gonna be 10, 20.
Would you
30.
say it is?
Oh yeah, no. It's occupying Harshnag's space. So yeah, you can reach it.
Well, I'm gonna make both my attacks as a bear.
Okay.
Alright.
That's 18 and a 16.
The 18 hits. The 16 does not.
Alright, so the 18 is the bite. Do 7 plus 5 damage. So 12 damage, and it's count as magic.
12 damage. Okay.
Now, how much of that splashes back on me because I bit the thing?
Well. Yeah, as you bite it, literally your mouth just like on fire. It's like biting fire. And you take 12 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. And Flint,
How does that affect it on him?
it's holding strong. This is like you're like a mosquito biting a human wrestling.
I guess this thing has an 18 then?
How high are you? Still 60 feet up? Did you fly any higher?
I'm over the table, but I'm at the same height.
So you're still 60 feet up, yeah.
I'm still 6 feet up, yeah. I mean, you can just leave the dice. I put it on 6 to show that it's 60.
I want to get some of those tower things
Oh,
to represent height.
yeah, those are cool. Anyway,
Paizo's just about to start selling them. I just don't have any money right now.
another shot. It's the last one I can do before I have to reload. So. Hey!
What'd you roll?
This is 19 on the die.
That
so-
hits.
Sweet. Six physical into magic. First attack.
Okay. So 7.
That's a no.
Alright. And your first shot, actually, you get it in between. You hit it just perfect, so you didn't hit Harshnag, and the other shot goes wild.
I wonder if it'd be better to be on this thing with bludgeoning weapons.
Tussy.
Probably not. Okay.
If I was 100 feet in the air here, could I hit this thing with 120 feet of range?
Well, I'll do.
Where are you? 100 feet up? There? No.
20, 40, 60, 80, 100.
Yeah, you'd have to move closer. Because if you're 100 feet up... Oh, no, you're 100 feet up. Yeah, you'd be able to hit it. I'll say yes.
It's
I
also
thought I was gonna
occupying
shoot up.
Harshnag's space right now, so you could hit him anyway.
Well, okay, I'll attack him, then move.
Yeah.
Does that sound right?
Works perfect.
Okay.
By the way, Alan, what size is that? Is
I
your
cast
creature?
Eldritch Blast as I
Medium.
fly upward.
Medium?
No, polar bears are large, actually.
I
You're a
don't
polar
think
bear?
I hit.
Well, technically a cave bear, but
6, 7, 9.
I forgot to get that piece.
14 does
Sorry.
not hit.
Nope.
That's a little better.
That's much better. I rolled a 16 on the die plus 9, so 25. 25 hits.
That's what it is.
For 13 damage.
All right.
Stay out of its range.
Trying
Okay.
to, but
Not talking to you. Besides, you can't talk. You're a bear.
Vulture.
Right. With my fly speed, I'm just gonna go 60 feet up off of the table.
All right, so I put you at 90 feet up.
Okay. And I'm gonna do the same thing. Oh, true. Ray of Frost followed by an arrow shot as bonus action. 9 and 13. Okay. I'm gonna action surge and take 2 arrow shots then. 15 and 19.
19 hits, 15 doesn't.
Out of 4 fucking attacks,
Let's
I only
be
got
this
1
thing for
fucking
now.
hit.
Okay.
Amazing. 11 piercing damage.
I don't know where I'm putting my damn bear.
I've only hit once out of 6 shots.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm better than you.
Now it is Harsnag's turn, and he's going to attempt to escape this first attack action. And that is actually not going to be enough either.
Would us attacking this thing actually give him any sort of advantage?
No. And Harshnag falls unconscious.
That's what I thought.
As you see the arm, this thing pretty much, it's like, has been like squeezing up, and the little bit of fragments that the arm was holding on just kind of go and fall off. And you just see the snake, the Ramirez rise up, and with a swallowing motion.
Jesus.
It's kind of like a snake where you see the lump of Harshnag's arm sliding down its stomach.
Do we want to continue?
Of course.
If you will, move Harshnag's mini off the board and put the Ramirez's mini in that exact spot.
Okay.
This is a bad idea, but I'm going to keep going with it anyway.
And I am going to make a decision. Your evens, your odds.
He's way up in the air.
60 feet up in the air.
Yeah, but also at the same time, that's about the thing's eye level when it stands at the height. Pretty much, it's like I said, it stood up, and you saw this thing swallowing the arm after it's kind of, this ice giant just slumps in its thing. I said you were evens and you were odds. Yeah, so it's actually going to slide over around your base.
Hold on. I hit it. It does not move.
Peru?
It has to move out of your range.
Yeah, it's staying within your range.
No.
Attack of opportunity.
I am a.
That's if it disengages. It still provokes an
Wait,
automatic.
what? I need to know what exactly.
He
you're
can
doing.
hit it if
Sentinel.
it targets someone else.
You
And
stop creatures hit with opportunity attacks. Ignore the disengage action. You can use a reaction to attack an adjacent creature that attacks someone else.
so
Well, it hasn't
he
attacked.
hits it.
But it moved first and then attacked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has to leave your range for you to stop its movement. It has to provoke an opportunity.
But you'd still get the attack.
You
so
still
go ahead.
get the attack.
The
You
extra
still hit
attack.
it.
4, 6, so 15 points of damage.
See? Pretty good. Let's keep it low.
Does it feel that one?
So how much range does it have in the air? 120?
Full range, it would have 110 full range.
Well, I tried to stop it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and it's just gonna rise up, and you just see it like trying to like just make a lunging bite attack at you.
Okay.
You would think it would go for the thing with more meat on it.
That is going to be an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that just barely hits.
All right. Oh, shit.
Wait,
Nope.
hang on. Never mind. Shield, reaction.
His AC increased by 5.
My
Awesome.
AC goes up by 5. It misses.
I just dropped under the table.
I was thinking, I was like, didn't I tell you to take shield?
I have it. I already have it.
Didn't
Wait,
I
I
tell
think
you
the
to
other
take
guy's
shield?
under the table.
Yep.
Hold on.
Your shit.
What was that?
I was thinking about like, oh man, I haven't spent any spell slots either. I should think about throwing some spells at it. I'm like,
What could I
wait,
do?
shit.
What could I do?
No, I don't see it.
Not hit me. Ha!
Maybe I'm being crazy. I'm
Uh,
probably being crazy.
Oh.
I am crazy.
Where did it go?
Where did it come from?
Wait, let me just check.
What did it look like?
It was blue with 6 sides.
I definitely do not see it. Down
2d10, 2d10, 2d10,
2d10.
1. No, I got all my d10s. Okay, we're good.
So it was nothing.
So it was me being crazy.
Okay.
All right.
Average reactionary instances. I don't know my phone. There it is.
Well,
You get 2 attacks or 1?
all else fails.
The Ramirez only gets 1 attack.
Okay, good.
So yeah, it just misses you.
I see you took my advice. Good. Now stay out of its range.
That's the plan.
This is gonna suck.
For you.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
You see the bear hold its head down like,
use all those slots.
Maz.
Yeah.
Maze.
I think that takes my action.
No, it's bonus action.
What do you mean? You?
The
The
heal.
thing you do?
Oh, it is a wild action. Okay.
What's it? Huh?
Bonus action.
What's a bonus action?
To heal himself while I'm very close.
Oh.
So it's my turn now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna quickly use a bonus action to give myself a 3rd level healing. No,
Okay.
Wait, no, never mind. I'll actually save that. Because it only did 12 damage to me with its blood.
You can attack it again, then heal. Because they're gonna hit
I'm
hurt you
gonna
once you
attack
bite
it
it.
again with both attacks and see what happens. That's a 1. And my other die is being a dick.
A 1 doesn't hit.
That's a 5, so neither of those hit. And that's 14.
All right, you're good. Yeah, you just you try to attack twice and miss on both
And then you
times.
heal.
And then I heal, and then I
Should you
use-
heal your beast form though? Because you're going to lose
Yeah,
the
that's how it works.
No, but I'm saying like should
It
you?
only heals my beast form.
But what I'm saying is like eventually you're going to give up that beast form. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's got to hold on to it as long as possible. He has 2 of them.
Okay.
I only ever have 2 until I reach like level 20.
Yeah, you have 2 until you reach level 20. Anyway, who's next?
I heal
Next is Flint.
3. That was worth it.
Well, hang on. Doesn't it get your wisdom bonus?
I don't think so.
Because you keep your intelligence and wisdom.
1d8 per spell slot.
Yeah.
Oh. Hmm. So it doesn't get your wisdom bonus if you do the beastly bonus action heal thing.
No, it only heals 1d8 per spell slot that I use for it.
Go over here, and I gotta reload this turn.
Okay. Do you fly any farther up?
Yeah.
Can you? How much movement do you have?
I have 60, so if I went that far out, I can't.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
now
fine.
whose turn?
It's
Tessie.
already, it's already locked with me.
Okay, I'm gonna fly over here, and I'm gonna fly up 40 more feet. So I'm 140 feet up, then I'm gonna attack it.
Okay.
Straight down the line. That's a 15 on the die, plus 9, 24.
Hits.
14 damage.
All right.
And the second Eldritch Blast, that's a 17 on the die, and I did the opposite of the damage, only 5. So, 26 to
Nice.
hit.
Okay. It is looking pretty hurt. It's bleeding rather profusely.
Awesome.
Vulture.
Okay, I'm gonna fly straight up 60 more feet.
Mm-hmm.
And it does invoke an attack of opportunity if he wants to try.
Technically does, yeah.
Because it is lined with me.
Why can't I hit it?
That's going to be 23.
It's a 2.
What's your AC?
Even if I use shield as a reaction, it won't cover it because my AC is 17.
You could disengage and fly out its range.
Yeah, I'll disengage and fly out of his range instead of that.
Okay. I'll let it happen this time.
Unfortunately, that's all I can do.
That's all you can do.
Normally,
Okay, so you flew 60 feet up?
just so you guys know, normally I won't do that because you had already declared it and I'd roll dice. Actions will stand, but I'll let it happen this time.
Thank you. So that makes me 150 feet up.
Yeah. All right. Now it
So I guess
is
it bites at me. I just like bounce.
Harshnag's turn to attempt a death saving throw.
Harshnag dying on ground, don't worry.
And rolls a natural 1.
Oh.
Way to get 2 death saves.
Okay,
you.
cool.
And Harshnag's dead.
Cool.
From the Ramirez's heat, who is still occupying his space.
Cool.
Is that how that works?
Yep.
Because Harshnag would take damage.
I didn't take any heat from it when it was close to me.
You didn't do a melee attack against it.
Oh, okay.
But it was standing on him.
Yeah, this thing is standing on top of Harshnag's dead body. So it would take the heat damage, like you've been taking when you attack.
Well, he's
Well, that sucks.
out of getting XP from this.
Oh yeah, he's not gonna drain our XP.
Yeah, he's not going to drain our XP. Look on the bright side. We're going to get so much XP, especially after Alan dies.
I have no way of losing him.
Okay.
I have no way of raising any of you,
I can just put that page back because I don't need it anymore.
even myself.
Well,
Neither does Nog. Nog wouldn't be able to do anything either.
Classic character Harshnag dies. Sorry, Force Grey.
Reincarnate. You can't do that yet. Oh.
I only just became classic.
oh no.
All right. The Ramirez is going to attempt to attack you.
No.
The thing in range?
Yeah.
Man.
And that is going to be a 27 to hit.
Yeah. Nice.
Give me a second.
Did it pop you out? How much health does the bear have?
Since I healed that 3 and that 12 hit me, so that put me at 33.
So that's 25.
25?
25 from the bite.
And how much from the boiling hot death rays?
And you're now considered grappled.
It's the crap.
Yeah.
25, and then 4, 6, 9. So and then 9 more from the heat. So that's a total of 34. 34.
1 over, and I'm not a bear anymore.
Okay. So you pop back into a human, and you're still grappled. Or pop back into a purple.
Pop back into whatever you are.
So kind of like
Yes. Okay.
perfect visualization.
Naz.
I guess I need to try and get out of its grapple.
I like this. This is actually a fight where I got to kill your bear form.
How does this work with being a furball?
What do you mean?
Just to give me a strength check.
Is it against grapple? So is it
It-
athletics check or is it shrink save?
It's a strength saving throw, it says.
Okay, shrink save.
It's a unique monster thing.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It is athletics. Grapple.
Or acrobatics.
Athletics or acrobatics, sorry.
That puts me at a 19.
19? Yeah, you like wiggle your way out of it.
Stop that shit.
Alright.
No.
Yeah, cut it out.
And rebear.
And turn back into a bear.
Bear.
Alright, swap back over.
Okay.
Stop that. That was not appreciated. Don't.
Alright, well, that's your turn. Flint.
Alright, I've reloaded.
Hey Flint,
Hey,
shoot it.
really? What an interesting plan. I've never considered that.
Stay out of its range.
I mean,
You're 60 feet up. It's nobbing range for it. So fly upward. and shoot.
hey,
Shoot fly up 60 feet.
that's 23. Should hit. And I'm gonna put a point of grid into it. So,
Roll that d4.
hey! Alright, so that's 21 physical and 2 magic.
Okay.
Second attack. That is 19.
19 hits.
That is 4 magic, so that's 12 altogether.
How much
You
hurt
fly
does
up?
it look now?
Yeah, I'm gonna fly up another.
Well, hold on. As you fire off your 2 shots, and as you do your first shot, you see it hit it, and it takes off the bottom half of this thing's mouth. It just like and blows out half the side of it. And you line up the second shot, and you line it up right with one of its big, bug-like glassy eyes, and just
And it dies.
straight through, and it falls over dead.
Nice.
Steam rising as his body already begins to cool quickly because of the cold around him.
I wonder if its axe reforms.
Can I grab onto Harshnag's axe?
You revert for bear.
No, I'm grabbing it as a bear.
Give me a strength check.
A bear has a 20 strength.
Because this is more just see if in bear form you can manage to actually pick it up.
That's a natural 20. So that's 25.
So yeah, you actually do manage to pick it up.
Does it resize?
You have to attend to it.
I'm a bear
what
with
is
an
this
axe.
called? Gert's Great Axe. I think that's in the back of the book.
Well, shit.
You know, I was wanting to do that for some reason. Wield weapons while in a bear form.
You aren't proficient with it, unfortunately.
No, I'm not.
True. Unfortunately, only either of us and Nog are proficient with it.
What's the rules for de-attuning to something? Not like
When you attune to something else, it immediately cancels something you're attuned to.
Okay, Hank, see what it is?
Do what? Yeah, you get to choose what you're attuned to.
Can it turn into a sickle?
Well, I'll attune to it so we can carry it. And unattune from the staff of swarming insects.
Does this mean that you're gonna be a main DPS from now on?
What's the main DPS?
Damage per incident?
Actually, you're gonna try to attune to it.
Well, first I would cast Identify on it.
All right. This is the only legendary weapon I've ever seen this happen to. Gert's Great Axe. Legendary regards attunement. In the year of the Icy Axe, 123 DR, the Frost Giant Lord Gert fell to Uthgar Gardfulson, leader of the folk who would become the Uthgard Barbarians, in a battle that marked the ascendance of humankind over the giants in the Desserin Valley. Gert's Great Axe was buried in Morgur's Mound until it was unearthed and brought back to Waterdeep. After lying in the city vaults for decades, the axe was given to Harshnag, a Frost Giant adventurer, in recognition of his service to Waterdeep. Uthgard barbarians recognize the weapon on sight and attack any giant that wields it. You gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. It is sized for a giant, weighs 325 pounds, and deals 3d12 slashing damage on a hit, plus an extra 2d12 if the target is a human. The axe shed lights as a torch when the temperature around it drops below 0 degrees Fahrenheit. The light can't be shut off in these conditions. As an action, you can cast a version of Heat Metal spell that deals cold damage instead of fire damage. Once this power is used, it can't be used again until the next turn.
So it won't resize.
It will not resize.
And I tell everybody that, well, we hardly knew him.
That's stupid.
I wonder if he has anything else.
Does he?
I'll say he has 140 gold on him.
I roll my eyes.
He's a Frost Giant.
You know,
He's supposed to be a famous adventurer giant.
you know,
He's still a Frost Giant with any with gold.
you know. They sent us up here saying that, oh, everything would be fine. He'd take care of it. And look what happens.
He dies.
Well, at
Yeah.
least he managed to wound it enough where you didn't die.
He managed to get owned by a ceiling, and then a giant centipede snake ate him.
Man, I could have swallowed one of you guys. Take all the fun away. Of being good.
Thank you, Shield.
Thank you, Shield.
Thank
Seriously.
you, slime.
Thank you, being a bear.
I think even if you were hit, we still would have killed it in the next round, so you could have crawled out. So,
And even though its insides are boiling hot, I do have fire resistance.
yes.
So if anyone should have gotten eaten, it should have been me.
It should have been.
Actually, on the inside, it deals acid damage. But hey guys, I want to take a
Never
quick.
mind then.
I'm gonna take a quick 10. I need to go make a phone call real fast.
Sure,
to the
yeah.
text I just got.
And that needs.
This is a good time for it anyway because it's like right at 8.
All right, so I'll go ahead.
So how many arrows do I get back? I shot 8.
8. Roll a d8.
Okay.
Just keep rolling dice size.
2.
You get 2 back.
Well,
What was that?
Those are the 2 that you missed.
it was Pizza Hut.
Or did you miss any? I don't remember.
Yeah, I did miss a couple.
Use that.
I just figured you could
like,
explain it away by saying its hide is really tough and some of them broke.
Yeah, that's very true.
By the way, that was a CR11. That was way outside our ballpark.
No. At least it was a CR11 worth of.
Alright, so what exactly?
Yes, indeed. For 4 people, because Steve's not here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you implying that he's not toning down the challenge, knowing full well that we don't have our full force? Never.
What's up?
No problem.
The usual. Pepperoni stuffed crust with the hot special. What now?
At least we, you know, at least I was a spellcaster this time. Well, I was a spellcaster last time. At least it wasn't multiple things. It was just one thing, and I just so happened to have a spell. Even if you got murderized, we would have lived because we would have been out of range and we would have just killed it.
Yeah.
I can't fly yet, dick.
I had to choose somebody. I thought you could fly. That's why I didn't choose you.
Not until level 8, which may be after this adventure.
7,200 divided by 4.
It's not a lot.
Yeah.
It's still decent though.
That's at least 1,000 each, depending on what else we get into this. And technically, we've defeated the frost giant.
I don't think he's gonna count that.
We did not know. We didn't actually.
How much gold did he say he had?
120.
Okay, that's it.
Was that 120
It
or
was
140?
140.
Oh, 40?
Yeah.
I was thinking map number 2. And we have his magic worthless axe.
We don't have it because I'm not gonna fucking drag that shit.
We're not gonna get that shit out of here.
I wrote down double under.
So 140 gold.
Worthless ass giant axe.
It's worthless to us because we can't use it.
Is it
Yeah,
Rock
because we
or
can't.
Rock Mart?
Neither.
What?
It's the one that's right over there.
Oh, fucking Pizza Hut number.
It's just like the closest Pizza Hut.
Just open your map app, dude.
Fucking pulls up.
I had a few ideas about what I wanted to do. As my
Because
next
it
character in
has
your
your home location, not where you actually are.
Yeah, press.
Awesome.
No.
I had a couple ideas about what I wanted to do for my next character in your game.
Your next character in my game is gonna be a different adventure because we're gonna finish this.
Okay.
Unless you die horribly,
Unless I
which
die.
could happen.
Yeah, weren't we gonna do
Probably.
Curse of Strahd?
Well, we were talking, tossing that idea around, and you wanted to make a bird that was going to cheese things by flying around and shooting it.
Flying around and shooting healing spells
Merchant
because
Stride.
that's what that particular
Yes.
druid in the Unearthed Arcana does.
That's it.
Healing for days.
No, that's one pepperoni one.
I do have some
Because
other
he doesn't
ideas
like it
though.
enough.
Thought about doing a Shadow Monk Kenku, or maybe an Azamar Storm Sorcerer.
If you died, I could have taken your ring of protection. I would have so attuned to that. That would have had 21 AC.
Good God.
And then when we find magical plate mail,
Can you repeat
when we have
any of that?
magical plate mail, I would
I
have,
had to get the address out of my pocket.
if we found +1 plate mail, I would have 19, 20, 22, I would have 23.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
I would have so tanked that. Except for Chris always rolls well above that.
Yes.
Okay, I used one of my spells.
It's
for
delivery.
short rest. Aren't you glad I could cast it on 2 people?
Yes, I am. I'm
I
very
will get
glad.
a pepperoni stuffed crust pizza with the Hut special seasoning on the crust. Oh, sorry. Alan, Allan, Baronsky,
Did you ask him about the
Baronski.
I was gonna be asking about the credit I got.
I think that's Steve's.
780 Paulding Plaza, or wait, are you asking for my actual address or the place I want to deliver to? 780 Paulding Plaza, Suite 340, Dallas, Georgia 30132.
1,800 francs for that one also.
I need a pepperoni stuffed crust with the Hut special seasoning on the crust.
We need 34, by the way.
And I need a double bacon stuffed crust pizza
34,000.
with the Hut special crust seasoning as well.
Fly lasts for 10 minutes, so we might as well fly around this fucking room.
And for the
Well,
third
then
pizza,
nothing
those are
we've been
both going to
doing
be
around exactly again.
large or medium. Large or medium pizza.
Doesn't it have to be a large good stuffed crust? Yeah, it has to be a large good stuffed crust.
And for a third pizza, I will be getting a regular beef pizza with stuffed crust. kind of special season.
What is
hat.
Valeris's deepest desire?
That's a very good question.
That is something I have to know.
No.
Hmm.
I remember something about having a $20 credit for this number.
Deepest desire. Would probably be.
No, it should have been associated with this one.
I might have thrown an 11 at you, but it would have been like when you were like fresh and you had not coming. It wouldn't have been like, oh.
You already had a fight.
Or it would have been like, oh, surrender. But yeah.
I think Valeris's deepest desires would probably include like some kind of holy ascension for his good deeds.
So this is the chart I use, which is a fan-made chart, and for one CR
Now
for
the
one
cash.
monster per 4
Were there
characters,
any specials
CR 11 is 10.
at all? Like maybe
It's a
like
normal
coupons or
encounter at
anything
an average.
that's going on?
Okay.
So deadly encounter would have been like the blade, we roll something.
Okay, wait, what?
A deadly encounter would have been the blade for a CR 11. At multiple parties of blade, we roll level 7, so we're under level.
Okay. You mean to tell me that Chris is not pulling back on the challenge rating of the things in the encounter list,
It's
even
not
though
the book
he...
either.
That's okay.
Whatever. It's not like I run this. It's not like for another group every week. Whatever, let's just, you know what, I feel like I can overcome it now because I know what to expect. As long as he doesn't throw a bunch of magical explosions at us at one time.
Yeah. Like...
That was the most bullshit. Like, if it was, that was the most bullshit. Mostly because he's like, oh, how does CR work? Oh, you can't deal with this? What, too many, like, 4 fireballs in a row is too much? Yep.
When was
Yep. You don't remember the death room and when he was like, oh, you're at the Amber Spire. By the way, you don't have to
Yeah,
go there.
I remember that.
By the way, you don't have to go there in Strahd. It's like an optional zone. High level optional zone. Not optional zone.
No, it'll be okay.
Yeah? Not really surprised.
You too. Bye.
Still ordering pizza?
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't know how to do things.
What happened?
What is it?
Well, normally they hang up when they do
Wait.
things. I don't know how to.
What is the
What happened?
meh?
Mah!
Yeah. So method.
Meep it.
Hey, at least you guys
Nothing.
didn't kill Harshnag yourselves.
Hey,
We wouldn't. Why would
you
we
should
kill
still
him?
give us XP for that.
For killing Harshnag?
You know, though, it's one of those things, whenever you bring a legendary character into a game, the players tend to kill him somehow. Whether they mean to or not.
Well, we had him pitted against a Ramirez in our honor, so therefore we did technically kill him and should gain XP for it.
Yes, indeed. Anyway,
I
Not
think
how it's
that-
going to work, sorry.
I think that is way too much of a stretch.
method. Okay, that'll work. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
MEPHIT, I think.
Well, anyway, back to the game. Okay, we have a dead Harshnag. I put his money in our bag. We can't carry him around. We hardly knew you. In fact, we didn't hardly know you at all.
Is he wearing any kind of magical armor at all?
No.
He's-
Wearing normal ass armor.
Berserker, sword, it seems.
He's wearing normal ass plate mail, I imagine. Just giant size.
No, he has a +3. I'm sorry, he does have a +3 plate armor.
Plate armor?
Yeah.
Holy
Will it
shit.
will it
Does that
resize for
resize?
somebody?
It resizes to fit its wearer.
Oh my
I'm gonna wear it.
You have a suit of +3 plate armor.
Damn.
He's tuning
Another
to it.
episode of Tussie Gets Shit.
You shouldn't have given me that.
It's in the book, man.
All of us feel left behind because Tessie gets all the good shit. But no, seriously, it's okay.
Plus.
I was about to say, y'all could have argued to get the plate armor. Just I think he's the only one who can wear it.
He is the only
I
one
am
who
the
can
only
wear
one.
it.
No, I can wear it, but I'm a dexterity.
You don't have strength.
Yeah, I don't
Like
have
my
to-
19 strength because my gauntlets of ogre power.
Oh yeah, you need like a 13 strength to wear plate.
I have a
armor.
19
15.
strength.
15. Oh.
You know,
Now with plate armor, 18.
if you guys want him to feel bad one day, just have him wearing his plate armor and steal his gloves.
Ha! I'm powerful.
That would be really hard to take off. You'd have to like cut off my arms.
I mean, it's not
No,
impossible.
but it would be fun.
Yes.
So,
I would just move at half speed. Let's see.
Yeah, I was right. It was MEPHAT.
you're standing in here. So let me explain the room a little better. You see it. The room is 240 feet by 440 feet deep, with a 200-foot wide alcove in the center off to the east
I
wall.
won't have to attune to it either.
6 pillars, each 20 feet in diameter and 60 feet tall, support the vaulted ceiling, and the walls are lined with niches and sconces identical to the ones you've already
We
seen.
use thaumaturgy to light the sconces.
Yeah, the room lights up with fire.
Awesome.
Is there
Actually,
any
let that
other
sign.
giant demon beast in here that will try to eat us?
And then a second giant centipede monster. Okay.
Arises from the ashes of the first giant centipede monster.
Oh no, they're like phoenixes.
So arranged about, you see a fire pit that is burning, as I've already explained, and arranged about the fire pit are 6 tables carved out of granite with matching benches and 9-foot tall stone slabs stained with blood and grease. Atop are the ones in the middle. And atop the southernmost slab are neat stacks of plates and goblets made of beaten copper, all green and black with age. And the stacks, plates, and goblets on the northernmost slab have been knocked over, creating a mess on that slab over there.
Interesting.
Leaning against the southernmost slab, you do see a steel great axe, sized for a frost giant.
Interesting.
Well, I'm back to being a normal.
Well, too bad the giant that was supposed to carry it is dead.
I wonder if it could resize.
I doubt it.
It's technically magic. I don't know.
Maybe.
Did Harshnag have a helmet?
No, he don't.
We can dream, can't we?
I figured he had a helmet with that. Because the picture is like.
Does he have a what in the picture? He has a helmet in the picture. I'll say yes. Oh yeah, he does. He has like a weird.
Isn't it like a dragon skull?
Yeah, kind of like dragon skull thing. Yeah.
I think that's not part of the plate now.
Not really. Yeah. I wouldn't say it is.
I don't get a dragon skull helmet. That would be badass.
You could have taken the large dragon we killed skull as a helmet if you really wanted to.
You know,
That was too big.
I have to thank all of you because traveling with all of you, I've acquired more items than I ever did by myself.
Yeah.
Your good luck.
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
the
isn't it your good
nicest
luck?
thing you've ever said about us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if only we could turn into dragons and somehow attach like 50 different wands to the wings and see how that works.
I don't think that works.
Man, now he's gonna feel left out.
He can't wear plate armor either. He can
No.
only wear half. He can only wear medium armor.
I was getting the experience.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Alright.
So, we get over to the steel great axe, because why not?
Yep.
well,
I pick
we're
it
gonna
up.
How much weight can you lift?
Let's see, I'm counted as a large creature when doing this. And my lift, I'll drag and push, or is it one size larger, which... What is... I calculated this before, but I fucking forgot. 14 strength, and it's...
14 strength. I think it's.
count as a large size creature.
Your push, I think, is around 1,000 pounds, and your lift is only around 500.
I think so.
Yeah, something like that. You won't be able to. You can't move it.
I think it's 5 times, and then when you take that up to a large size creature, it increases by a ridiculous amount.
The slab weighs 750, or the great axe weighs 750 pounds.
Jeez.
Sussy?
Looks like he's going to need some help.
Actually, we do have something, but Austin needs to know the rule.
Oh, okay.
Cover, attack roll, in combat.
I was gonna say, technically, Austin can lift it.
Oh, I can't. I have a 19 strength.
Yeah, 19 strength, double.
His carrying capacity is double
Oh, his carrying capacity is
because
also-
he's a furbolg.
I'm a half giant.
Okay. High jump, climbing, marching, difficult terrain.
Wisdom, strength. Your carrying capacity is your strength score multiplied by 15. Oh. Okay.
So it weighs how much?
750 pounds.
750. And what does your racial features say again exactly?
Let's see. You can lift, drag, push, and carry weight as if one size larger.
So that doubles your strength.
Technically. I'm not sure what the rules are for large size creatures.
Okay.
Larger creatures can bear more, tiny creatures can bear less. For each size category above medium, double the creature's carrying capacity.
So it doubles
and
it.
can push
And what's your
whatever it
strength?
wants. 14.
So it's
You can carry 210 pounds normally. And if we
420
double it-
because,
Yeah, it's 420.
okay. We have a potion of frost giant
That's-
strength. If you drink that, then you can lift it.
Yeah.
Then you can drag it.
yeah. Sure. That gives me what strength score?
23.
Yeah. I think. I'll double check.
Okay. I'm quite positive that it's not my keyboard and that it is notes. That makes things weird.
And Frost Giants have a 23 strength score.
So you have a
And that
strength of
weighs how
23
much?
for the next minute.
750 pounds.
Frost giants won't be able to lift it then. Or carry it.
But they're 2 sizes larger. They're huge.
I'm only counted as a medium, so I don't. Do I grow?
You count as large for the purpose of carrying.
Yeah, but that
It's
still only
powerful
gives
build.
me 690 as my max carry.
Even after drinking the potion?
Yes.
Yeah, it brings up 690.
Shit.
Maybe as a team lift.
I could help you. I guess the rest of us could help you.
Sure.
I'll put it this way: 750 divided by. I'm just going to divide it by 4. Brings it down to 187 pounds apiece.
Okay.
And
I can lift 187 pounds.
Everyone here can. It's heavy as shit, but you can
Well-
lift it.
Almost everyone.
What's your strength score?
7.
I can make up for you.
Okay, yeah, you can't lift 180 pounds.
I mean, I can help pull it into the air because I
Yeah,
can.
you can lift 105 pounds.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can't
not.
lift it though.
Yeah.
your max is 285 to carry.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to drag it back to the center room.
Wait,
Okay,
now I'm just curious. 285 plus 105. Alan, what was yours
Or
again?
lift a weight that is up to twice your carrying
690.
capacity. Or 30 times your strength
690?
score.
With the.
Well, if he
frost-
doesn't drink the potion, you may not need to.
Oh, I can push, drag, or lift this thing just fine, apparently. It's just I can't carry it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so you can drag
So
it.
he can drag it without the potion or with the potion?
Oh, most definitely without it because that's what 30 times whatever it was originally. So
420.
420 with it being just normal, and then
Times
So
2.
let's times that. Starting from
He lift 840 pounds.
14 times.
He can lift and carry.
Or he can drag 840 pounds.
Welcome to the math section of D&D.
The most fun part, obviously.
So our Furbolg drags this axe, and we totally fuck up the floor.
Yeah, you're like dragging, like sparks are coming off the floor from like the stone or metal.
Since it's magic, does it resize for me? Please?
No.
Damn it. Why can't anything giants make ever resize to anything smaller?
Because they,
they
don't
think less
like
of you.
small creatures.
Why do they have to suck?
You're a half of a giant.
Hey, man.
Does that mean you half suck?
I mean, we all kind of half suck.
All right, so you drag it back into the room, and are you touching it to the east room?
I'm gonna put it back in the frost giant's hand.
You let it and set it back, and nothing happens.
Fine. I chuck it at the damn rune.
Or we
No.
all work together and
Yeah. When you toss it to the east room,
No, don't do that, please.
I need you to all make
A stupid saving
God
throw.
damn it.
a.
Why would you do this?
Hold on, I gotta check.
Exactly why would you fucking do this, knowing full well what happened last time we touched a weapon to a room?
Well, you could have stopped us. It probably took like 5 minutes. But, you know, that's what we were going to do in the first place.
No,
so
I know that you
we-
guys were gonna put it in the statue. I'm saying, why would he touch it to the room?
Well, the statue did nothing.
And you know that something bad happened when you touch a weapon to the rune last time, so why would you fucking do it this time?
We don't know what we're doing at all. in
Exactly.
this.
So I need dexterity saving throws from all of you.
I'm still flying. How long did this take?
You'd still be flying,
We still have flying. I don't have to check.
but you still have to make dexterity saving throws.
The room, not just the floor.
14.
23.
You said how much?
14.
14. What was that?
23.
16.
Toby?
No, because I can't lift, remember?
No, this.
No, we're-
They touched the room to the wall.
In the room, he touched the weapon to the room, even though he knew that something bad would
That is
probably
19.
happen.
Well, we were ready.
You
for it.
two, and then you two. Okay. So
Doesn't make sense.
Does the rune invert again?
No, not in
Nope.
Probably freezes over.
something else. It's an ice storm spell.
Oh
Okay.
boy,
Ice
exactly
storm
what I
spell.
fucking predicted would happen.
First, you each take
For some reason.
11 points of bludgeoning damage for you two. It's halved, so you each take 5.
Okay.
So you both of you take 11 points, and then or no, that was wait, was that bludgeoning? Yeah. Then cold damage is next.
Plungeoning.
So this is cold damage. I don't know if any of you have resistances with any of what things I've given you. It's cold. Alright, that's gonna be 10, 11, 14. So you all take
25 damage.
14 and you two take half. So 7.
Did the portal change?
Nope.
The portal did not change.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
It's still a lightning storm that you can slightly see through that there's a room on the other side of.
Well, let's just melt down some of the other frozen doors, then check through them.
Good luck opening them without what's his name? What was his name again?
Harsh rag.
Harsh now.
Harsh tag?
Harsh.
It was something.
I'm just
Garsh
kidding.
lag?
I do know his name. I just don't care.
Well, we're gonna wait an hour because
Marsh lag.
yeah, we just lifted that thing and it was heavy.
Yeah.
You wait an hour?
Yeah, we're all good for short rest, right?
Yeah, I think that's a good
An hour passes, and after an hour, the door turns back to just mist,
Okay.
and the rolling thunder sound stops.
I'm just gonna hit that. Well, shit. What do you do your hit die roll again?
Your con.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 9.
Amazing.
Oh wait, before our short rest.
Oh,
Before we
wait.
do our short rest,
Before
I
we
use
do
my
short
second
rest.
one,
I also use my
that's
second
what I just
win.
did.
Okay. Awesome.
and I still spin this hit die there.
I'm
Roll.
very close to full, so that's good.
38.
Well, I'm back to full now.
Um,
And hey, I get action surge back.
38, and then 7, 8, 9. That's 47. Okay, I'm back at full health.
I'm also back at full health. And if we
So, do you think we're supposed to go through like, through the stormy thing?
We're probably supposed to.
I'm honestly not sure. I think we should still check the other rooms.
I mean, we could tie ourselves off. And
We
then-
don't know what else lurks in these
Did the
halls. You
cloud
saw how
thing.
giant that fucking snake demon was.
Yeah, it did kill a giant.
Indeed.
Alright, who's gonna volunteer to walk into the mist?
Fine, you pussies, I'll do it.
Oh, don't give me that shit. You're the one that's wearing special magic plate armor.
It's not gonna help versus magic.
Yeah, but you're also a mage.
I'm a cleric, sort of.
Cleric, sort of. What exactly does that mean?
After last night, I'm not so sure. I had a vision.
What sort of vision?
A vision of evil.
Should
I don't
I be
know.
worried for you? For
Ah.
your safety?
Oh, you would worry about me.
You
I'm
are
flattered.
You are wearing very nice armor.
Not that any of us could use it.
Alright, does everyone agree with this? We get rope, and we tie ourselves off, and then we touch the cloud.
The fog wall.
The cloud
Cloud giants.
You walk
spear
through the
to
fog
thing.
wall.
The spear thing.
Music starts playing. An HP bar appears at the bottom of the screen. No, it's more like chanting and piano. Yeah.
So we're going full Dark Souls
Joking.
on this.
Yeah.
Okay,
That was the
okay.
joke.
So
Thank
we,
you.
we tie ourselves off because we know what the cloud giant one does, and it reverses gravity, and then we activate it.
This one doesn't seem as bad as the other one.
Because, and if we have 100 feet to the rope to not,
Yeah.
hit
Not
ground.
die.
We have safety lines.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should tie it like shorter than 100 feet.
Well, yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Actually, I need to check something.
Is it something stupid?
Probably.
I need to know if something happens.
Someone needs to nail this down.
Yeah.
We've talked about
Wait,
it
check
a
that
lot,
out.
and it just hasn't happened.
How long did they say the piece was going to
30 minutes from when I called.
When did you fall?
So, what?
15, 20 minutes ago. So it's 8:15.
I'm hungry.
Yes.
Is it 15?
No, it's 8:12. You gonna get wings?
More wings. You didn't find them on here.
I didn't know if you wanted wings or not. So.
What? Does the effect change every time we touch a different thing to it?
No,
Even if it's the same thing twice?
no, I was just checking to see if it would activate twice. But it's kind of funny that you guys did it this way because pretty much if Harshnag the first time would have used the correct one to the correct one, nothing would have happened. But since he did it, it used the correct one to the correct one, but he wasn't a storm giant or a cloud giant. I mean, the effect occurs. And if you're if you're a human, the effect occurs, or non-giant. It's just kind
I'm
of
a
funny
giant,
that you
though.
guys can't avoid it.
I am a giant, though.
You're a furbolg.
I'm a half giant.
You're a half giant, but the thing is, you don't have like the elemental.
Yeah,
shit
you're not a
that actual
proper
giants
giant.
do.
I'm half elf, half giant. What do you want from me?
So we activate it, and our rope catches us.
Yeah, because you guys are still technically falling. What was the order that you tied yourself off? I want to
We
know
would
that.
tie ourselves off with different rope.
Oh, you all used a different bit of rope?
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
they all have rope.
Okay.
I would take off my plate armor so I wouldn't snap the rope.
Okay. I still want each of you to make a dex saving throw. Don't worry, the DC is extremely low.
14.
Oh, man.
16.
It's a 20.
That is an 11.
You all pass.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, you fall, and it's kind of like it feels kind of like bungee jumping. You're just like Boom. Boom.
That would work better if we actually had a bungee cord.
Yeah.
Ah, my back.
It's very dry. Pretty much, I decided if you guys rolled a 5, the rope would
Don't worry,
snap.
Grandpa. I'll walk on your back when we get back down there.
Climb
Alright.
up the rope and cling to the statue.
All right. Okay. And then after the gravity reverses, we're gonna spend time for me to put.
What
back
is your
on my
movement
plate
speed
mount.
climbing?
I don't have a climb speed. So I'd assume
Half
about
speed.
half my speed. So
Half your
15
speed, so 15 feet. So you make it 30 feet down the rope?
Mhm.
Or no, I'm sorry. This lasts for a minute. So yeah, you would be able to make it the whole way.
I'm not
Yeah.
getting damaged by this bullshit.
Yeah, me neither.
Cling to the statue I was attached to.
Yeah, you crawl down and cling to the statue. Does
Wait
everybody
for
do
it.
that?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for
Yeah,
it to start
obviously.
getting closer to.
You say
We all
obviously,
see
but
that.
if no one would have said it, no one would have done it.
We
And
all
then-
see that, and then we all realize it was a great idea, and I stopped putting him on my back, and we both climb up there.
Yeah, you climb in and then after about a minute, it reverts itself, and you guys,
It's kind
Untie the rope. And
you're
climb
hanging
down.
upside down on the statue, and just kind of, yeah. Nothing bad happens.
And then we spend however long it takes to put on plate mount. And,
We give you the help getting it on because it would just take too long for you to get.
I think it's an hour to put on plate now, actually.
I think it's 10
minutes.
15 minutes, 10 minutes.
I think so.
No, I think Playmo was the longest. I remember that.
yeah, I know, but it speeds up based on how many people help you put on.
Yeah.
So that's 3 extra people helping you get a plate number on. Yay. Got this tied. This one's tight and shit. It's cool.
Here we go. Heavy armor. Donning takes 10 minutes. Stomping takes 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. So you guys get it on pretty quick.
Okay. All right. Wish me luck. Roll my eyes.
I just walked the damn thing.
That's Tussie's like, he's like adjusting himself in his armor again. He's like, all right, wish me luck, and you just walk through,
Yep.
and nothing happens to you.
I'm not dead.
I walk through.
I also walk through.
I suppose I won't worry.
All right, you all walk into a
Well, now that
room.
we're all in here.
Death descends. You are now faced by a second giant centipede demon. Only this one's made out of fucking clouds, so you
Playing
can't hit the
shift out of
shit.
there. Let's play shift.
Beyond the thundering archway lies a hexagonal chamber whose walls rise 50 feet before tapering to a 90-foot high ceiling, or a 90-foot high apex. Standing in each corner of the room is a life-size statue of a giant holding up a heavy iron lantern with one raised arm. Each type of giant is represented in hill, stone, frost, fire, cloud, and storm. A cold, magical light radiates from each lantern, illuminating a giant corpse lying on the floor beneath a shroud of frost in the middle of the room. The corpse looks like it's been there for some time, preserved by the cold. Next to the body rests a giant frost-covered morning star.
I don't know what to do with this. Is the morning star magic?
I don't know what I was expecting, but I didn't expect this.
Do we piously pray to the dead giant body that we know nothing about?
So,
Do you come near the body and touch it?
Fuck it, sure.
You walk over and begin looking over the body, and as you do, suddenly you see an arm rise up out of it, and another one, because it's laying face down, and pulls itself up, and a ghostly figure of a giant
God damn it.
oh,
stands before you.
oh.
Hello?
I will speak to it
How
in
you
giant.
do?
What ails you,
Good sir.
ghost? Ghost of a slain giant?
Why have you come?
We don't know.
Out of character, why did we come here?
We know nothing.
Harshnag had told you you needed to speak to an oracle.
We come to consult the oracle to find out why the ordning has been broken.
That word.
Yeah.
I know how the oracle works. And I know what you must say to contact it. Which... was it again? I forgot.
The sound hissing.
Yes, I'm busy.
I don't know. What kind of giant was this before it died?
An alive one.
Frost giant.
Frost giant? No.
Not in the frost-covered mace or flail not given off.
I was hoping it was just cold
Yeah.
infiltrating into the room. Weren't frost giants one of the ones that would be like, fuck you, die on sight?
Am I missing a page?
I don't know. Are you?
I hope not. That would suck.
No, 29:30. Yeah. I thought I could have swore there was a word that gets said that says it that tells you, but it doesn't.
Okay, he tells us. We remember.
Yeah, he tells you the word. And he's like, yeah. You must step into the circle in the center of the room and ask your questions in giant, and it will answer you truthfully.
Which room?
This room that you're in.
Oh, okay.
But now I must ask if you will avenge me.
Who?
I am Ageron.
Drawing a blank here, I got nothing.
Named Egeron.
Yes.
Allow me to speak. Yes, Egeron.
E-I-G-E-R-O-N.
E-I-G.
G-E-R-O-N.
Oh, Egeron. Who was your slayer?
Me and my father came to consult the oracle. He warned us that a great upheaval would upset the power of balance in the world, giving all giants the opportunity to win the respect of their god and bring glory to the race. My father, Balagothus. 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 B-L-A-G-O-T-H-K-U-S.
Blogosphere. Yeah.
Balagothus. Outright that he could never impress the gods enough to earn their favor, and then urged me to step out from beneath my father's dark shadow. My father was overcome with despair and envy, and slayed me in this spot. And then I saw him leave to return to the castle with tears in his eyes.
So your dad killed you?
Yes. My father slain me because he was jealous of what I would become.
Kinda wish I could use reincarnate.
Ageron, we do promise that we shall track down your father and make sure this grievous crime is avenged.
Then I ask that you take my breastplate.
Breastplate?
Yes.
Okay, that's Steve's.
What's it made of?
Steve's.
It is a +2 breastplate that resizes to fit its wearer.
Okay, Steve attunes to it.
What's it made of?
We'll say copper.
Shit.
It's magic.
Fine.
And I will allow you to also take this opal of the Ild Rune. And he points to his dead fist. He raises one up in his hand, and it's a ghostly visage of one. And he's like, he looks at it for a second, he closes his fist and just points to the one in his actual fist.
I open his hand. Why not?
And inside you see a rune, or an opal.
That's cool. What's it do?
Rather large opal.
Opals are nice.
Do you cast a sick magic on it?
It emanates magic like a fish. What are you talking about?
He's the one that's been casting it.
Or, not sick magic, but identify.
I will after we finish questioning Oracle.
Okay.
God's room. I do ask him, where would we might find your father? Where is this castle?
I don't know. Wait.
You lived there. Why wouldn't you know where it was?
Unless it moves.
Oh, That's just a dick move entirely. We have a castle. It just jumps around the fucking planet on, every Tuesday, like normal castles.
I think you do.
I hate it.
What? You haven't been able to upgrade your castle to the mobile version yet? Still stuck with that static castle stuck in one spot? What if you want to have a beachside castle just one weekend?
I don't
You'd have to buy
know.
an entirely
Wonderful,
second
but-
castle.
Okay.
I don't know where his flying castle is gone.
Oh.
Goddamn flying castles, all the time.
By the way, I forgot to say he's a cloud giant, not a frost giant.
You see, this is why we ask dumb questions. Like, what kind of judgment
Well,
is
if
on
we-
a guy?
If we catch wind of your father, we will pursue him with due haste. We deeply involve ourselves with giants, so it is only a matter of time.
When you say that, he's like, that will. When I know he is dead, it will appease me and put me to rest.
I mean,
Well, we need to ask a few questions to the Oracle to fix the ordaining. It has caused much trouble for us small folk.
Yes, please.
I would come all the way back here to tell you that. It's a long time. Is there any way we could contact you, like, elsewhere?
He'll move on. Let's
Yeah.
ask Oracle
Anyway.
questions.
All right. So you go over to the circle and stand in it. One of you prefer, but not. You have to. It speaks in
I
giant.
speak giant.
I speak
I'll
giant too.
do something and ask questions needed.
Okay.
You step in.
You stand
what
in the
I
circle.
wanted.
And you begin to ask the questions. What questions do you ask?
How do I fix the ordning? To the way it was and to never be broken again. Because this is the bullshit and I don't want to deal with that again. It is. You can't tell me it's not.
You need to ask why the ordning is broken too.
Why is the ordning broken as well? I don't care why it's broken, I can just learn how to fix it.
Please
Yeah,
ask
you guys are
only
right.
one question at a time. Please ask.
I got pizza to go deal with right now. I'll be right back.
I get
Also, it's
confused. I get.
Yeah. Alright, thank you.
Okay.
I'll be right out.
Anam the Allfather chose to break the ordning to stir up.
Giants, quit
Giants.
being little bitches. Go fight. Do it. Do the fight.
Do
all the fight.
And once the Oracle answers that question, one of the lanterns goes out.
How many lanterns are there?
6.
6.
Now there are 5 lit ones.
How do I fix the ordning? I'll be right back.
Or how make giants stop attacking small folks?
Let me read through this. This is a little confusing.
Did you pay for the pizza in the store?
Here we go. I will say that was that one.
One.
Because he had to read his card info out loud.
I don't remember him reading his card info out.
Okay, that's why I asked, like, oh shit.
I'm gonna ask him when he gets back.
I'm note taking. Go ahead and tell us what the next thing is.
Okay.
I mean, what's this episode for? Sure.
You must find a magic conch of the Storm Giant King, Hecaton. Use it to visit Hecaton's court. Roots out the evil therein.
What do we do? Nothing.
Hecaton, is he the king? Oh,
Yeah, Hecaton the king.
I'm not asking that. Or he's the.
Yeah, the Storm Giant King, Hecaton.
You must find a magic conch of Hecaton and visit his court.
In fact, the ghost in common does like kind of clarify that for you and says Hecaton is the king of the Storm Giants. His whole
That's good.
do what?
Give me.
Yeah, and his court lies in the Maelstrom.
All right.
Sounds like a
We
place
know where
go
to find one. Probably.
And once that question's over, another lantern goes out.
need $1.03.
Here.
What happened to Hecaton? Where is he located?
Let's take this other 10. The rest can be.
All right. When you ask, where is Hecaton? The Oracle simply says unknown.
Oh.
Does a letter go out?
Yes.
Bullshit!
How many lanterns do we have left?
3.
Alright. So what questions do we need to ask last?
Well, they don't know where the King of Frost Giants is. We have to find a conch.
The King of the Storm Giants.
Alright, we got pizza.
Cool.
Yeah.
We got.
Should we find out what the evil is?
There you go.
Um,
What is the evil that you speak of that I would totally have questions about because I was completely here the whole time?
We got a magic 8-ball answer when I asked where Hecaton was. What was it? Unknown. And then it took away one of our questions.
You said how can we stop the evil?
He said, what is the evil / how you stop it. I
They
guess.
fucked it up and put double pepperoni.
Oh my fucking god!
Wait, what happened?
I ordered double bacon and she put
Call
double
them fucking back
pepperoni.
right now.
We get a free pizza again.
No, they didn't give me the fucking $20 from the last time.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, call them right back right the fuck now.
Oh yeah, go ahead and call him.
Always your pizza too.
It's always my fucking pizza.
I told you, you're bad luck when it comes to ordering shit. I swear, every week. Tell me if I'm wrong. That every week something has been wrong with this
It
food.
seems every week, yeah.
if not every other week.
Yeah.
It hasn't for the past few weeks, but we, you know.
That's why I
That's
picked my
because-
pizza up, because I can check it right there. I told them if it's wrong.
Yeah.
Well, it hasn't for
Also
Domino's
cheaper.
because I keep telling them to call me when it's done so I can make sure it's right. And the past few times I've ordered Domino's, it hasn't fucked up.
This is truly incredible. I've never had this kind of issue with these guys.
Well, yeah, you usually pick it up though.
Well, not even that. Like even when I get.
So what does they say about the evil? Generic question about evil. Just read the script.
And get a thing of marinara sauce.
Trying to think of how to word this right. The evil within the giants
I hear there's gonna be a sequel to that.
is power, glory, and the favor of their gods. So that when the ordning is remade, they are elevated to the top.
I just
The
made
evil
an
is their
order that was
arrows.
delivered a short while ago.
They're what? They're
And
arrogant?
it was
Erebus.
it was wrong.
Second time.
Read.
Second time in a row where one of the pieces was completely wrong.
Ga. Kalyalithika. Storvald. Zalto.
It was instead double pepperoni.
And Sansuri all have plans to become the top. And another lantern goes out. You have 2 left.
The second one shouldn't have been double pepperoni. I specifically said double bacon for that order.
You have a receipt?
And he names the Giant Lords.
Yeah, he named all of them.
Okay.
All of them except for, of course, Hecaton, the Storm Lord.
Okay, so we have 2 questions left. They don't know where Hecaton is, and apparently we need to kill all these Giant Lords. I'm sure
Would just be fine.
Nog will be happy about that.
Yes.
That was correct.
The other 2 pieces were fine. But
No, I
it's
like
just
walks
that
through the
one
thing
that's
like,
a-
yeah.
Somehow
Actually, no, he
2
wouldn't.
times
You know what?
in a
I'm
row.
gonna leave him out there for a reason.
I shouldn't read that. I called it in.
Okay, so do you want to ask where any of these others
Did not
are?
say pepperoni.
Or we could ask where they all are.
That's where what alarms? are?
All the Giant Lords are.
Is that what you asked?
That sounds like a good idea.
I will tell you, it was an error on your end.
Where are all the giant lords you just named, except Hecaton?
You have 2 left.
It names 2 and then goes out.
Actually, no, that's exactly what it. Yeah.
Okay, I don't name what's it go, because we know where she is.
Okay, so everyone but Go?
Yes.
All right,
And
so it says travel southeast over land high and low. Cross the great forest to the great peaks
$20 credit from the
and search
last
for
round,
Dreadstone
unless
Cleft
they have an
Canyon
expiration date that I
of
don't
the
know
Stone Giant
which
Thing.
could be.
Okay, and cross the great forest.
Cross the great forest to the great peaks and search for Deadstone Cleft Canyon of the Stone Giant Thing.
It was supposed to be attached to this phone number. It could have been attached to
Search for
a
the
different
great
phone number when it was supposed to be attached to this one.
Stone Cleft Canyon of what?
Canyon of the Stone Giant Thing.
Of the Stone Giant.
And I'll give you guys one hint before, I won't be a dick. She gives you that one answer, but doesn't give you any more, and another answer goes out. I won't be a dick because you don't know where the conch is.
Well, we figure the giant lords have it.
One of them does.
No, that should be fine.
Well, if we were stuck with the process of elimination, we would be okay with that. Because we would slowly work our way down. Anyway, yeah. Which giant lord has the conch?
The magic
When she says that, how many are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 homes. I'm going to make this a die result to find out which one actually has it. So I haven't decided that yet.
Or it could be the one we were about to attack previously.
Let's find out what happens.
Yeah.
4.
You realize we're just going to work our way up anyway because this genocide run out from
Okay.
Thunder. This is just
Duke Zalto.
Duke Salto.
And the final flame goes out.
Okay, that was one of the ones she named, right?
Yeah. But you don't know where he is. When you say that, it's like, I don't know the dead storm cloud
There's no
giant.
conch.
CONCH.
Yeah.
Conch.
The dead cloud giant like sits up and is still sitting there. He's like, I don't know where Duke Zalto resides. I have only heard the forge of the fire giant spoken of, but if you wait here for 24 hours, or if you wait here till sunrise, the oracle resets and regains all of its charges.
I think we're good.
The oracle works like a magical item.
Yes,
Why not?
the oracle is a magical item.
Okay.
That makes sense. I mean, it might not be a bad idea to set up a camp.
But I warn you now. Also, by the way, I'll say this process that you've been in there has taken you about a total of 45 minutes.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And it took you about 15 minutes to get in here, so it's about 5. And the giant says, to warn you now, once the door closes and reverts back to mist, you will be trapped here until someone else comes.
Well, let's leave now then. We'll look for your father.
Yeah, and you have like 5 minutes left.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, we run.
Time to leave someone out there to open the door if they ever get trapped.
I'll do that next time.
What all did we get off his corpse? We got a ruby and
Yeah, an opal and the breastplate. The opal is special. Do you cast Identify on it?
yeah.
Oh, you wouldn't have done it while you
I
were in
guess
there.
Yeah,
Wait till you
I
get up.
did.
This would make Nog do that.
Okay, he had +2 half plate and
+2 breastplate. And the opal. But
a magic opal. Is it like a brooch?
it is a magic opal. Hold on, I'm looking for something.
I spell opal?
O-A-A-L.
I thought so.
By the way,
Are you just on hold? Jesus.
where the fuck
So
is?
I think we can
I have
order
to transfer me
fucking
to a
pizza.
manager to discuss the order.
I've never had an issue with them. Next time, I'll just make you.
Oh no, they're angry and doing the thing.
No offense, as someone who works in this kind of job, you do have to always talk to a manager for anything like that.
Even if I give Chris a piece, since I'm gonna eat it.
You can eat it if you want. I don't care.
I was like, I'm not gonna eat it. Chris, would you like a piece?
I was like a piece of that.
It's double pepperoni.
Yeah.
Why would anyone want double pepperoni?
I don't like pepperoni, so it's just like.
Where the fuck did that?
Austin, you want a piece?
Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
Yeah. Get you. Does you?
Does this have cheese on it?
Is that a cheeseless pizza? Is that the dumbest thing in existence?
That's cheese on it.
No, yeah, that's cheese.
Are you
That's
sure?
cheese.
Yeah, cheese.
I was about to say, that would be the dumbest thing
out
in
of the
existence.
top as well.
I didn't realize that this was. No, that's not cheese. It's just sauce.
Are you sure? I didn't find out.
Where napkins?
That's a very good question.
I
This
ended
is
up
stupid,
distributing
actually.
paper
This
towels
I have to
like
go
that.
get my Horde of the Dragon Queen book just to do this next section.
We're not going after his father. After we come out, that's the first thing I say.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, no, that's no cheese.
It's not cheese.
No cheese on your pizza?
Jesus
No.
fuck. Now do you agree with me?
Where's the?
I've never had issues with that pizza.
This is hilarious.
Does
And I've been
does
going
your
there.
pizza have cheese on it?
Yeah, it has cheese on it. It's fine. My pizza is perfect in every way.
Aren't you special?
Special snowflake.
Are you sure that's not cheese? Wow, that's not cheese.
I'm pretty.
Oh
sure
yeah,
that's
it's just
cheese.
dough. Man.
Oh, it's sauce.
I'm pretty
It
sure
doesn't
that's
look like it.
Oh, here we go.
got
Found
cheese
it.
on to me.
It's just dough on it? That's hilarious. Here, pass me a piece while we're dealing with this.
Okay,
That's not cheese.
Oh, I was just gonna pass it over.
There you
Just
go.
pass it over.
Hey, that is greasy as shit.
Well, yeah, double the pepperoni. Of course, it's greasy as shit.
My arteries are gonna clog.
Yep. Pretty much.
I'm gonna open one of these.
It's just as bad as double bacon.
I mean, I don't know. At least you know what bacon is.
I'm wearing Endgame here.
Pepperoni, you're never really sure.
I like it better that way.
We're bad on a warlock.
I wonder, if we went to go find the Remorse's nest, could we find eggs, and how much would they sell for?
I don't know. I just know I'm not walking out of here with one. They're huge.
I just found this amazing. They remembered the Hut Special. They forgot the fucking cheese.
That looks like cheese on it to me.
Well, it tastes like sauce.
The only cheese I'm seeing is in the crust.
Pizza. This is why you never piss off Pizza the Hut. He gets his revenge.
Piss off.
I did
Motherfucker,
nothing
like
to them.
they pissed us off.
Well, anyway, we
Oh,
get out of
that
there. What happens after I? What is the thing I identified?
All right, you spend the time identifying it.
It's the only way I can catch that spell, by the way.
The ritual?
Yeah, I can only ritual.
So you'd spend the 15 minutes to ritual cast, or 10 minutes. I'm sorry. Yeah. And you find out it is is a triangular fire opal that measures about 3 inches on each side and is about half an inch thick.
Oh, it's a single-use item. Yay.
The Ild Fire Rune shimmers within its core, causing it to be slightly warm to the touch. The opal has the following properties, which work only while it's on your person. It does require attunement.
Not me.
Ignite.
Doesn't even bother with this anymore. This is forever.
Ignite. As an action, you can ignite an object within 10 feet of you. The object must be flammable, and the fires start in a circle no larger than 1 foot in diameter. Fire's Friend. You have resistance to cold damage. Fire Tamer. As an action, you can extinguish any open flame within 10 feet of you. You choose how much fire to extinguish in that radius. Gift of Flame. You can transfer the opal's magic to a non-magical item, a weapon or suit of armor, by tracing the Ild rune there with your finger. The transfer takes 8 hours of work that requires the two items to be within 5 feet of each other. At the end, the opal is destroyed and the rune appears in red on the chosen item, which gains a benefit based on its form. If it's done to a weapon, the weapon is now an uncommon magic weapon that deals an extra 1d6 fire damage to any target it hits. Imagine a gun with that property. Armor. The armor is now a rare magic item that requires attunement. You have resistance to cold damage while wearing this armor.
I can't put a pre-existing magical item.
No, you can't.
It's like, if I could, I'd put it on my +3 plate mail. And have +3 plate mail
Strangely,
of cold resistance.
You know that the different barrels of your gun can be enchanted differently.
Or someone can just carry this around and have cold resistance.
I call it.
Sure, give it done. You have it.
All right,
You're now resistant to cold.
you have a fire opal.
What time of day is it?
You got stuff that allows you to fly. I got a fire opal.
That's fair.
It's reaching around 9. And as you stand there, you
You got
hear...
Raven stuff that allows you to fly. Once per action, but you still got stuff.
And the one per day.
All I got was a magic ring.
Yeah, to give you +1 AC even when you're a bear.
Yeah, no.
I know, that changes
So,
my AC to a
yeah.
17 then, whenever I cast Bark Skin.
The opal would be best on him because he has to get a 9.
It is an attunable item.
Yeah, that does make sense.
And he would still have cold resistance when he's barefoot.
Yeah.
Resistant to cold and I'm a bear, so suck it.
The evil within the Giants is drawn from the pizza place not getting their order right. Hunter in the chat.
Right.
Okay, let's go kill what's her face at
Yeah.
Groothog, and then she probably won't know, but it'll feel good killing her, and then we can go find the Stone Giant one and kill him. And then we can ask him where Duke Salto is.
Yes.
What's going on?
Well, I'm suggesting a course of action where I'm
So
suggesting.
you guys don't want to wait a day and just go back in there and ask more questions?
Well, I mean, he said when the sun rises, and it's 9, and we're not going to walk. 9 in the morning or 9 at night?
It's 9 at night.
We're not going to walk in the middle of the tundra.
Yeah.
In the middle of the night. So we're camping here.
So yeah, we'll just fast forward. You all kind of camp together, and
I don't know, should we slice open the Ramora's body and crawl inside it for warmth?
No.
Why?
Acid damage, bro.
I don't know. Seems stupid and interesting.
so when you go back in, which rune do you touch this time?
Fuck it, let's just do the one we did last time.
Yeah.
We're gonna
So you do the
plan.
same thing, tie yourself
We're
off.
going to do the plan that
All right, give me
works.
a dex saving throw.
We're gonna do the plan that works.
He's over there.
How much? 4,
Yeah.
19. That's 20.
19, 20,
21.
21. All right. You all fall and just like again do the bungee jump thing, and then all of a sudden you just hear ah as your dwarf friend has hit the ceiling.
How much damage did I take?
He rolled a 4.
How do you hit the ceiling?
His rope came loose.
That literally the save was 5. So you just fell off your feet.
Crawl back up.
I still feel like if I'm attached, I shouldn't be able to fall.
That's what I'm saying.
The rope came loose. That's what the
not
problem
a deck save.
A luck save.
Make your luck save.
That
I mean,
exists
the
in
whole the
DCC.
reason it's a dex save is that it requires dexterity to tie a rope. That's what makes it a dex save.
Yeah, I
would
think
say,
more like a
like-
survival check.
Well, then add your survival modifier to the 4. What do you
That's
get?
6.
6? Okay.
You save. Everyone tore
If we're adding
tied.
survival modifiers, I pass this like a fucking breeze.
Like I said, it was only a 5 that you had to agree. You had to do a 5. You had to roll 5. So it was like super hard to fail. But
I found a way.
This is why DCC is
As-
a great
as we know,
because
I can fuck up
if you
anything.
want bad things to randomly
Somehow.
happen to people, you can just say make a
Somehow
luck
you
check.
being involved with
If
it
they
just
fail,
fucks
you
it
can
up.
say, well, you're unlucky.
all right.
There's no better explanation.
As you're hanging upside down, a raven comes by and breaks your
I can be
arm.
done with this. I am still on hold.
Put it on speaker. No. I want this on speaker to save for the annuals.
But they probably can't hear it because our mics are terrible.
No, when they pick up, I want you to like stand near one of the mics.
Well, we only have one mic that's active.
Yeah. Which one is it?
This one.
When you stand up, come over here, just so this mic picks you up.
I mean, I think it's still actually. I think since it's picking up
Fuck it,
people.
I'm tired of this.
Anyway, so yeah, we
Well,
take a
just play
rest.
the game and not be bogged down by fucked up pizza.
We take a rest. The next day, we do the thing.
Right, you go back in, and you have 6 more questions you get to ask.
Hi.
There goes my last $5.
It's another day in the afterlife.
You still owe me 10.
Yeah, I owe him a lot more.
Anyway,
That he does.
I'm surprised nothing attached. That's the middle of the night.
Nope. Not in the middle of the night.
Next day, they ask 6 more questions. Okay, I guess the first one is, where is Duke
It
Zalto?
was a phone call.
Duke Zalto. Travel east over mountains and snow to distant spires.
No,
There
no,
on a
but-
cold mountainside, you'll feel
East
I
over
don't-
mountains
I gave him my
and
last
snow.
$25.
Fucking I'm done with this shit.
you'll find a village of yak folk, and below that, Iron Slag, the forge of the fire giant Duke.
Alright, we are definitely killing the others first before we go after him.
The cause you seek is in his quarters.
And find a village of yak folk. And they will lead you to the fire giants.
And below that, you'll find Iron Slag, the forge of the fire giant Duke.
I'm gonna roll up a yak folk PC.
Do what?
I wanna roll up a yak folk PC.
Man, those things are evil as shit.
Who's that?
Well, have you looked at his character recently?
Yeah.
Well, I guess if I ever reincarnate your character, you can be a yak. How about
He
that?
comes back as just a yak, not even a yak folk.
Yak folk. Okay,
Yeah, can
what
you-
else should we ask?
I got tired of that shit and I hung up.
One lantern goes out. You have 3. You have 5 more.
I'll stand outside and be ready just in case I need to push the fucking button.
All right.
Take your damn time, I don't care.
Alright,
I'll have
what else do we
myself-
need to know?
well, if we want to kill the other giant lords,
I'm gonna take
Yeah,
a
just-
20 and tie myself to the statue real good.
they said the
don't
only
worry
way to
about the
fix the
roll.
ordning is to kill
Okay.
all of them, so
That go with you?
guess we should
Is
ask
it
where the
okay?
rest of them are.
Sounds good to me. Just blow the last
Okay,
one.
we
You
know
know
where
where
the
Ga
stone
is,
one
and you
is.
know where Thane and Duke Zalto is. You don't know where Jarl Storvold or Countess Sansuri is.
Where is Jarl Storvold? How do you spell that?
Jarl. And then the second name is
Plus, you only hand me $4.
ST.
Storvald.
Change.
Storvold. Sorry.
And one.
Does change.
Okay, where is he?
Travel west over
Those fucking
mountains
pieces not gonna eat.
to the sea of moving ice.
Oh, you mean he's talking about like $5 and he only gave you 4?
There among
Big surprise.
Over the sea of moving ice?
over the sea to the sea of moving
Useless
ice.
crap. And more money.
That's all in a long time.
There among the glaciers, you'll find Svadborg, the burg of the frost giant Jarl.
I don't want to do all that shit. Tired of it.
Spogbold.
Svadborg. Svardborg. Svardborg.
B-A-R-D-B-O-R-G.
Yeah.
Where did he go anyway?
What was the name of the fire giant's place
Talk
again?
to him and blah, blah, blah.
The Forge of the Fire Giant.
Oh, it's just the Forge of the Fire
Iron
Giant.
Slag, sorry.
Iron Slag. Slag, okay. And where is Countess What's-Her-Face?
Travel southeast to the untamed moors and look to the sky for Lin Armal.
Travel what?
Travel southeast to the untamed moors.
I was on hold for like 20 fucking minutes.
And look to the sky for Lyn Armal. Lynarmall.
Alright, no, like
Lan
30.
for. Spell that one more time.
Lyn space Armall. The castle of the cloud giant Countess.
We're not gonna kill the cloud giants, are we? They're ones considered that are nice to humans or something.
Some of them.
Not her.
Oh, she's a bitch.
Yeah.
Alright, stab her in the face.
If you're wondering, they're doing the
Genocide run.
genocide run, aka suicide run of Storm King's Thunder.
We're gonna kill all of them. We're gonna kill.
We gain the ire of the Allfather. Roll initiative.
It's okay, I've got something worse planned if you guys survive this.
Anyway,
I can't wait to get to the homebrew portion of this because I've got so much planned for you guys.
Hirschneck died. It wasn't directly our fault, but we were involved.
Yeah.
something like that.
Hey, you had a player death. That happens.
Yeah, indeed. Good thing he went first.
Too bad we can't get XP for it.
All right, there are 3 more lanterns lit.
We didn't have anything else really useful for us to have beyond a plus 3. And so,
I guess we could ask vague questions.
Like what?
Is there a looming danger that awaits us as we follow our quest to slay the giant lords?
Beware the blue dragon. Imrith. Yeah, Iymrith.
M-R-T-H.
Mrith.
And what exactly does Imruth have against us?
I mean, we killed that.
Okay, I asked that.
I don't know.
You ask what he has against you?
Or what he would?
Imrith manipulated Mirren and Nim to mislead Hecaton because they covet his throne. 1 question left.
Okay, the last one I'm going to be polite to the ghost in the room and ask where his father is.
Where is the yes? His shadow falls on Parnas.
Okay, Parnas.
Alright. I'm attuned to this fire opal.
Okay, and we leave.
Okay. Please return when my father is gone, so I may rest. As you walk out, the thunder makes his voice fade away.
Okay, I'm just going to put in my notes, we know where that guy's father is.
Okay.
That one guy's father. You know that one guy? Yeah, that one guy.
Yeah,
I remember
if
that
we're
one
in
guy.
the area, we'll do something about it.
What exactly does this fire opal do for me?
Give you cold resistance and a bunch of other but mostly give you cold resistance.
I literally just decided not to have you guys run all over the Sword Coast once again. No, because you guys were talking about like how annoying it is. Just like
Hey, but we have teleportation now.
that's true. No, because like literally, in order to get, I'm just gonna tell you this, in order to get those questions answered, you're supposed to prove yourself and travel all over the Sword Coast, collecting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 relics.
Oh, cool.
A fetch quest.
I said fuck it because I've been working you guys to talk about
Well, I mean, instead of doing that, we're gonna go kill all the giants. So instead of having that filler, we're having different filler. Okay.
You've made your own filler.
Yes.
But hey, if it's the filler that we choose to do, that's different.
Okay. It's the morning. I guess we gotta start our hike back toward town.
Yeah.
Woo, hike.
Yay. Yay.
Can you send me a link or a picture of this Fire Opal's things?
I can do that for you.
Because I have no
Second wave's on the way.
Huh?
Okay.
You're getting.
They
the second
actually answered you?
Yeah, after like 10 seconds on each one on hold.
It took me like 30 fucking minutes.
Yeah, because I think they put you on a manager. For me, they just put me on escalation. Probably because I sounded livid to the chick on the phone the first time. But yeah, they're also making you a second beef with cheese on it.
All right, so
Whatever.
You free pizza.
And
Anyway.
it doesn't look like it has cheese on it. Let's put it that way.
I think the thing is, because I told them we have a video recording of you saying double bacon, like we have evidence.
I'm just
And corporate's not going to like that.
This does come on Twitch.
Yeah.
All right,
And
so-
we have a hard copy on the computer as well.
Anyway.
once again you walk out of the room, and you stand there for a minute, kind of gathering. Nog's been hit with a bad case of gut cherries.
Here, Nog, take this breastplate, wear it.
He does.
That's
Just
it.
remind Steve that he got a breastplate.
A
Oh,
+2
also,
breastplate.
cure your disease. You no longer have that.
You hear the crunch of frost under heavy feet as an enormous blue dragon bursts through the main doors of the temple.
How much warning do we get for this?
Not much. It's almost as if it was something else and it became something.
Oh no.
The great worm pays no mind to the statues here. Instead, it fixes its hateful gaze on you.
What did we do? What do you want?
I think that's the dragon that they warned us about.
I don't think we're prepared to fight an adult blue dragon, or actually an ancient elder worm or some shit.
While I was gone, what did I miss?
We asked more
We have to look
questions.
out for a blue dragon.
Okay.
And
The
it
blue
just
dragon showed up.
fucking showed up.
Also, a blue dragon just showed up.
Really?
This dragon kind of moves around and is like, and like cold air just blows out. Not like freezing you or anything, just extremely cold. And she just kind of looks at all of you in turn, and then her form shifts into a storm giant, a female storm giant. And grabs the
Mithril sphere.
mithril sphere
Spear.
and touches it to the appropriate rune.
Hey, sleep.
Yeah, let's leave.
Let's leave.
Yeah, she just walks right past you.
I leave. Fuck that
Yeah.
shit.
Alright.
Okay, after we get our range, let's move really quickly in case she asks what we were doing here.
Yeah.
We were doing something here? Man. I thought we were just having fun touching things and stuff.
That was not very fun.
Is it a new day?
I've lost track. See that
Yes.
town thing?
So we've taken a rest. Cool. Okay, Mike.
I'm curious. Can I try a slice of your cheeseless pizza?
And it looks cheeseless. I don't know if it actually is.
Let's
It
find
also
out.
falls apart real quick.
No, that's cheese.
Are you sure that's cheese?
Yeah, that's cheese.
Really like
That's
cheese.
crazy.
It's like
cheese.
no cheese, but it's cheese.
Yeah, like that's a dusting of cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is super thin cheese.
super thin cheese.
I know this type of cheese because I usually eat Tombstone pizzas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the amount of cheese you get on those.
That's a pathetic amount of cheese. Apparently, I need to ask for double cheese to actually have
So,
cheese
yeah, we grab Nog and we move as fast as possible and stick low to the
He's no longer
ground.
sick, by the way.
Yes, he's fine again.
Take care of that shit. 'Cause fuck
Not
you.
fine.
Long rest. I'm attuned to some kind of weird fire opal thing. And that's cool. Is it something from the DMG?
Okay, do we run anything before we get back to town?
Frost Giant?
Let's find out actually.
We totally get experience for defeating that ancient blue one, right?
Woo! Not for defeating it.
But we
It
won
was
the
there.
combat. We won the encounter by not fighting it,
It was there, and it.
and we.
I'm not sure if it knew we were there, but it
No,
was,
it looked directly at us, and I guess it decided we weren't worth the time.
That's a win for us.
Yes.
Oh hi, you exist. Now fuck off.
No, we did fuck off.
Ooh, that's a high roll.
Oh, good.
Good. I'm glad.
I don't know.
Oh,
what
good
that
for
for you.
Let's fight it.
What'd you do?
Did we run into Travelers?
Let's fight something.
We run to that gin again? That was nice. Let's do
Actually,
that
no.
again.
Just below, you run into.
Shitty bandits.
I like every time in my group I run, I roll for a random encounter. I always roll 90 and above. So I've run into so many travelers,
Yeah, I don't
telling them stuff's going on that I've stopped. Like when I roll it now, I'm just like, no, I'm gonna roll it too many times.
Yeah, that one's pretty small, or one next to it. Whatever.
I just realized this thing's kind of
Okay,
broken.
go ahead.
Sable.
I mean, you're about to get a second. So.
79 to 80, then 96 to 100.
Just make it the gin. Can you do that for me, please?
What is it?
I just want
It
to
is going to be.
For
Two.
once. Wait, just for once. Have
By
like
the way, what time is it?
the thing.
Nine.
907.
Do what?
907.
Cool, we got
So
that.
still got some time.
Yeah.
Feel free to escalate this combat encounter because I need the experience.
Yeah, that too.
As you guys are climbing down the mountain, heading back the way you were, the side of the mountain begins to move.
Oh shit.
Is it an earth
It's
elemental?
a stone giant.
It's a stone giant.
Oh, shit.
Fun.
Shall we go ahead and roll initiative?
In fact, it's two of them.
What page is this fire opal on in
I'm
this book?
keeping that.
It's
Yeah,
on.
baby.
It is on page. It's not called a fire opal. That's Opal of the Hill,
That's not too bad.
Doesn't matter. Just what page it is.
and it is on page. Your ass.
It's grass.
That's my favorite page.
Oh, grassy ass is made of grass.
Okay, roll for initiative, right?
Yeah. Opal of the Ildrun. It is on page 235.
235.
Okay, I like that. That good enough?
Sure.
And we were moving.
Do we have
in
standard
marching
squares
order.
again?
We're moving. We have standard squares again. We're moving in marching order.
Yeah.
Where do you want to stand?
Banner's fine.
Or you're a person,
I
right?
see them, I turn to a fucking bear.
We'll just say
Yeah,
that
on your
you're
turn.
that where those in that middle line, that middle two rows, pretty much either this one, that one, and then the one next to it. That's the entire map. You're on a cliff side. Yeah, pretty much you're in a section that is 30 feet wide. a road on the cliffside.
So where exactly is the cliffside?
The stone giants are stepping out of the side of the cliff from this side.
So wait. So we're looking at a cliff face.
No. If you will, put the other one next to the other guy.
Is the end right there?
No.
Am I
Imagine
there? That's
this is one cliffside that is going up, and this is a cliffside sliding down. You know how like you'll sometimes be traveling on a cliff.
so.
And-
This is a fall down.
Yeah, that's fall down,
So
and this
like
side's a
this.
stone wall.
So like this.
Yeah, well the other one would be right next to it behind him.
Okay, so they did come out of a cliff face.
Yeah, no, other side. Just like that. Perfect.
All right, roll for initiative.
Already good.
They attack.
They do attack.
Okay, they attack. They must have sent circle of us.
No, you're coming away from an ancient giant sanctuary. Some giants might get mad about that.
We were in a direction. That doesn't mean we automatically came from whatever place.
Stone giants are not the smartest.
No.
20, 21, so 21.
Stone giants, not smart.
And even when they're smart, they
Still kind of dumb.
well, they're just I wouldn't say necessarily just plain stupid like hill giants, but they're really out of touch with reality.
25 to 20.
25.
22. Roll 20.
So Vulture,
Holy shit.
then
I also rolled a
Tussie,
20.
I know.
and then a stone giant. You rolled a 21. Alright. 19 to 20. I mean, yeah. 19 to 15.
16.
Maz. Flint, what'd you roll?
11.
Opal of.
So the stone giant goes before Flint, who seems to always go last nowadays,
Yeah. That's fine.
which is weird because you're a dex-based character.
I just roll low. Roll low.
You're just a sweet, slightly chocolatey tree. No, they're caramel, aren't they? I don't know what Rolo is.
I think it's chocolate and caramel.
You know, let's start this.
Now I know my dark secret. I don't know what a Rolo is.
Vulture, you're first.
Vulture, yeah.
Go get some Rolos. Are good.
Alright. I'm gonna back it up. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I just realized cliff sides are no longer scary to you guys.
I mean, it still fucking is to me. I can't fly.
You can make you fly.
Anyways,
Not to touch you.
I'm
He
gonna
doesn't want to do
Could be a bear that can fly. That'd be cool. Flying bear.
use Firebolt, and then the second one is gonna be the bow shot.
Alright.
Action. Wow. Shit. 10 and 23.
23 hits.
Kind of figured that. Okay. Wow. Gonna take 6 piercing damage, and then I'm gonna action surge and cast Scorching Ray. Can I do that?
Yeah.
You can do that.
Okay. Wow. Let's see here. 20, 25, and 13.
20 and the 25 hit, 13 does not.
Okay. So he gets hit with 2 bolts of fire. 4 and 8, so 12 fire damage altogether. It's gonna be my turn.
My turn.
Yep.
I cast Spear on both of them. I have to roll wisdom saves.
That is going to be a 19 on the fire giant. That's actually a swim giant.
Yeah, he saves.
And that is going to be a 15 on the iceman.
10 plus 4. He does not save.
He doesn't save, so what happens?
He is afraid and he must run away from me. Spend his turn running away from me.
Okay.
And when he's out of range, he can save again. He can attempt to save again, and then he can
What's the range?
line of sight.
Oh, okay.
Line of sight.
We'll say once he gets off the battle map. That you
Well,
can go
actually,
on.
I would have to move up to them because they're going up 30 feet, so I'd have to move up here.
Okay,
And then I cone them.
got it. So now,
Or I think I can stand right here.
all right. Now it's Fire's turn. Who is going to take a step towards you and attempt to use his giant club as if you're a golf ball? Or it's going to be a 20 to hit.
No.
Okay.
His AC is stupid now because of that fucking armor.
And that's not going to be a hit either. So he just like tries 2 times, he just can't hit you. Maz.
Can I reach him if I ran up to him?
Where are you at?
I'd be like.
You're right here.
Here. Oh.
You haven't bared yet.
Right.
So you bear as bonus action. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you can reach him.
Yeah, easily.
And I attack.
You bear.
Yes, I am bear. Let's see, that's a 19 and a 20.
They both hit?
Right. That's first a claw.
Unless there's nowhere to move, then the bear then takes a dodge action. But I guess it moves farther down the road.
6.
Yeah, it's running backwards. There'll be when it leaves the map, there's a curve they can get behind.
The first one's 11, and from the bite is just 7.
It takes
18
a
altogether,
save.
right?
Yep.
It can make a save when it ends its turn in a location where it can't see me.
Got it. Right. So now it is its turn, so if you will, just move him back a total of 80
5,
feet.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and you said there was a curve here.
Yeah, we'll say he goes 80 feet.
50. Okay, he's 80 feet away.
Yeah.
No one receive.
Pretty much, if he double moves next turn to come back, all he's got to do is get to the get back to the fire
Well,
zone.
if he saves,
Yeah,
now he can make a save.
that's a natural 20.
Okay. Well, that's all I really needed to do because
You slowed him down for a round of combat.
two
Flint.
rounds. 2 rounds. Just
How many hours has it been since I last used the cloak?
24
12
hours.
hours.
Okay.
Full day.
It's
So-
like 10 in the morning right now.
Use it.
Oh yeah, it's been like 14 hours.
Is it an action or a bonus action?
It don't. I don't think I have it. No, I don't have it written down. It says, by using the command word, you can fly for 1 hour.
Cloak.
So,
So wings of flying. I'm sorry, I said cloak.
I actually brought my DMG for this very reason because we have so many magic items.
Yeah, that's a good.
I actually brought my.
Good thinking.
There is a thing for him now. Here we go. Action.
Action.
Okay,
So
so
you're gonna shoot at it.
Yep.
Okay, it does not fly. It shoots.
All right.
yeah, I'll shoot at.
I saved the
Yeah, I'll
ode
shoot that now.
into my thing, and I will probably
Attack.
never ever use that gift of flame.
That is 19 to hit.
Nice unit.
Hey man, cold resistance. Cold is pretty common.
Yeah, I'm just saying
That
I'm probably
is
never
6
gonna
physical,
use
2
the
magic.
gift of flame to destroy the rune and put it on
Second
something.
attack.
8 damage.
You know what I mean?
That is 19 to hit.
I mean, if I could
Yep.
gain the ability to just ignore
physical,
cold
3 magic?
completely by putting it on, say,
It doesn't work
piece
that way.
of dragon.
And I'm
hide.
gonna throw
It doesn't
a
work that
point
way.
of grid into that last one. So
I know it doesn't work that way. I'm just saying, if I could do that, I would.
that's an additional 9 damage.
Because that's just, fuck your cold. I'm gonna go through,
Said 9 more damage.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can walk around naked in like cold environments now though.
I'm sure Maz loves that.
I'm a bear. I don't care about cold anymore.
Vulture.
Then again, I should just become a honey badger. All things are end.
alright. Red die with the firebolt, and then a bow shot as a bonus action.
What'd you roll?
I will never land this fucking firebolt.
Do what?
Holy shit.
He keeps rolling terrible on the
Keep
fireball.
rolling really
Amazing
fucking
on the archery shot, which it didn't even roll that good on.
which I don't even need to roll well on, because the bonus is so fucking high.
Yeah.
11's not gonna hit though, but a 26 will.
Yeah, Will.
Okay, he takes 13 piercing damage.
Okay.
And that's That's all I can do for this turn.
I need to get you some like arrows of returning or something.
That would be ridiculous.
I mean, you don't have to worry
One
about
single
getting your.
one single enchanted item is super expensive, and you're talking about getting a whole quiver full
Tussy.
of enchanted arrows.
I mean,
Oh,
we have some
technically
extras.
you only need, like,
Well, really,
one
you
or
just
two.
need an endless quiver.
That's true.
If we could get that, but no, we probably can't.
Or maybe a quiver of fire arrows.
We have contacts.
If
I've
we can
never
find that
used
gin
this.
again, we could get
It's
a
never
quiver
come out.
that's pretty much a bag of holding for arrows.
Let's be stupid. What is
Chris,
it?
I have a cantrip that I've never used,
What's that?
and I don't want to use it because I've never used it, and it's been like months. Can I switch it out for a different cantrip?
What cantrip is it?
Friends.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's
switch it
never-
out for Booming Blade.
It's never been used in canon.
It has never been used.
I thought you would have chose Green Flame Blade.
No. Well, I attack with Booming Blade.
It makes more sense for your character anyway. That's why I'm allowing it.
I draw my +1 longsword and I attack with Booming Blade.
All right.
That is actually, it's a physical strike, so that is 4 + 3, so that's +7, so 18 to hit.
18
Actually,
hits.
19 to hit because it's +1.
You hit.
And that does. Oh wait, I do an extra D8 because I'm level 5.
Thunder damage, I believe.
Thunder damage. I do 2 thunder damage and 9 slashing damage, and he is wreathed in a thunder aura, and if he moves, he takes an extra 2d8 damage.
Okay.
If we were to say take the dragon's stomach, could we possibly have that turn into say a
No,
battle?
it's
ball?
his
Weird
turn.
Questions. Stop asking.
Yeah, especially not during combat. It's his turn. Does he want to hit the bear or does he want to hit Tussie? I think the bear is a bigger threat.
I don't know. Tussie
I
hit
don't
him
know
real
about that.
hard.
No, actually, both of them about the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Does he have 2 attacks? He can hit both of us.
good. Yeah, he's gonna try to swing at the bear first because it's kind of new. It's a little bit bigger and he thinks it'd be easier to hit.
Definitely easier.
Because he thinks that he couldn't hit the first one because it was so small.
Didn't I cast?
Oh my god, natural one.
Wow.
Didn't I cast?
Let's see if he
Barkskin?
flubs.
You didn't cast Mark's, or you didn't say you did.
No, you
Oh, I
don't.
thought I did.
Yeah, you didn't say
No,
it.
you didn't.
All right, never mind then.
So let's see if he crit fails. And he does.
Oh my god. What happens?
Let's find out.
Beans himself in the face with his big ass club and goes. "Arr," and falls.
I want to make one more choice.
How badly does
You
he
see
hit?
him swing, and when he does, his foot hits a patch of ice, and he falls onto the side of the wall, then slides down it, and just kind of slides off the edge of the mountain.
Whoa!
Did he catch himself?
You just hear whoa, and he fails to catch himself. I rolled 3 1s in a row.
Wow.
He's dead now.
Well, maybe.
Not
He's a
dead, but it's
stone
gonna take him a
giant.
while to get back.
I'm willing to bet stone giants have fallen down mountains before.
He's dead. No, that's the other reason I let this happen is because he had really low HP.
Okay.
You guys had nearly killed him.
So, the dude comes back. Does he come running back?
Oh, my friend's
Well,
dead.
first it's Maz's turn before he comes running back.
Well, that giant's dead. Did your other one make its whatever to come back?
Yeah. You can't ask questions.
You're a bear.
For
Do you do anything this turn?
Did pass.
You do know that there was another threat.
I'm gonna go right here and take, no, 6, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Go right here and take a defensive stance.
Okay.
I'm like a lobster.
Now this
All hard on the outside.
if you will, please move him right to the edge of the board. That is it. And you see, he sees you, and he takes this giant boulder he's picked up, and chunks it at you. I roll with disadvantage because you're in a defensive stance. Well, that's probably going to hit because that's a 16 and a 15 on the die. Plus 14. Oh no, I'm sorry, wrong one. Plus 9.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I read the Storm Giant.
Yeah, that hits.
But the storm giant's like a CR what? 14.
CR of 13.
Okay, yeah. I was close.
They're pretty polar.
Yeah, the Stone Giants are only CR 7. So
Yeah,
you are gonna
yeah,
take.
Oh no. Oh, CR7.
As a giant boulder comes smashing down into you. 1, 2.
I don't have resistance against rocks. I have resistance against fire.
That's what you
Cold.
think as this thing like just.
Cold.
Yeah, cold. I ignite the rock as it flies towards me.
Wait, where's my other?
You take this much damage, and you take this much extra fire damage.
I was hoping it would burn the rock away, but no.
That would take too long.
Ooh, that's actually very.
All right, it does. You take this much fire damage because it turns into magma and falls down.
Shit.
You take 26 points of bludgeoning damage as this rock just smashes into you.
He's still a bear.
All right, Flint.
I'm a bear.
He's pretty far away.
Damn it.
How far exactly?
You can still shoot him.
Yeah, with your range, you
I
can still shoot.
I can still shoot him. Let's be.
Your range is redonkulous.
Fucking beast. That is a 16 to hit.
16 will not hit.
Okay. Second shot. That is a 17.
17 meets.
Yeah.
Flint, come
Oh.
over here.
Hi. Well, we shoot first.
Yeah, I said this after your shot.
That is a physical, 2 magic, and I'm gonna throw a grid in there. It fucking works. That's 5
So that comes back if you go things.
Hang on. Does it just add another die?
It adds another damage die.
Well, you don't add your dexterity on top of it a second time.
That's right. 11 physical and 2 magic.
Okay.
So you walk over to me.
Aye.
Hold my long sword so it doesn't fall off the side of the mountain. Okay. And use your interactive object to take it. Cool.
Alright then.
Garb.
I'm gonna shoot at it with my rod.
Ah, I see.
I'll blasty things.
With my blasting stuff rod. Don't worry, kids. I got this.
It does shoot out globs of white energy.
Does it have to
It's
be
very
white energy?
phallic,
Does it have to be very phallic?
indeed.
Yes, it has to be.
The one over Artsy.
I'm a warlock of an elder god. Of course, it's phallic. What, would you rather it shoot tentacles? Balls
mean,
of tentacles?
That's about worse,
Tentacles?
but for you trying to pass off as a cleric, it wouldn't make sense.
I mean,
Not so sure about being a cleric anymore.
So your
Okay,
go-to
I'm sorry, how
option
much
is
damage
to
you do
shoot
again?
Tentacles as a blast to things.
11 physical and
Okay.
2 magic.
Or globs of white energy.
Okay, I already did strike.
Shoot
I already deleted it.
tentacles
All right.
with tentacles, like,
Vulture.
weird.
Alright.
Probably got to go a bit closer.
25, 30. How close is it to me now?
I am not quite sure what the proportions of this place is.
10, 15,
Was this a sheer clip or was this a sheer clip?
40, 45,
The first one.
55, 60,
This one?
70,
Yeah.
80, 85. Oh wow,
Okay.
he's perfectly in range. Alright, I'm gonna try that again. Come on, Firebolt, don't fail me.
But this time was
Please.
stupid.
Roll a 7.
14 and
Nope.
16.
Nope on both of them.
Nope, we'll both.
Dang it.
Whose turn is it now?
Tutsy.
That's
Please, just once.
I
Make it so.
am going to take out my rod because
Lemma
Flint
smash.
gave me the assist and hold my longsword.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Hex on him because I'm quite positive I'm at 90 feet. 90
Yep,
feet.
you're within like 80 feet from there, because I'm within 90 feet.
All right, cool.
And then I cast Eldritch Blast.
yeah.
Okay, that's a 17 on the die, plus 9, that is a 26. That is 3 necrotic damage and 6 force damage.
Said 3 necrotic and 6 force.
Yes.
So 9. Okay.
16 to hit. Oh wait, you said 16 doesn't hit.
No, 16 to hit.
His AC must be 17.
Yeah. He's confirmed that.
Okay.
Curses.
It's
Boiled
confirmed.
again.
This one's dead. So Maj, you're
I
up.
will move a little bit forward because I'm a lobster. Quite pretty close.
I got hit by a rock. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I can't reach you. I'm gonna dodge again.
Meow at him.
Roar. I make meow sounds even though I'm a bear. I get
He
up-
is meow.
Okay.
I get down and hiss at him as best I can as a
That's
bear with
basically
a little
Cheetah.
tail going.
Lynxes to
My stubby little tail flailing about. Still taking a dodge action.
All right.
He meows at him.
get that one bit from Gumball.
What does he do?
Gumball, no.
He is gonna charge.
5, 10 feet.
Charges you with your dodge action. He's gonna try to hit you with his great club.
You can charge at 10 feet.
Wait, it's not. It's not a charge action. He
Charges.
charges you
He charges.
By which you mean he takes one step forward.
and misses you with the first attack,
Alright.
That shit.
He aggressively
and hits
moves
you with the
towards
second
you.
attack.
What was it?
That is gonna be a 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Damn.
All right.
I would have missed me.
No, it would have.
And that is going to be.
It's okay, guys. You'll never get. Notice I never gave you anything that increases your AC. Besides that plate mail, which is already really hard to hit.
9. 15 points of bludgeoning damage as it smashes into you.
Alright, so.
We are actually in the campaign where AC doesn't matter as much because people have such crazy.
What was his first
Yeah.
hit on me that I had from the rock? 29?
Yeah.
Was it 29 or 26?
It was 29.
Okay.
29 sounds right.
It was. I remember.
Unlike my campaign where I was excited to play with people at +6 to attack. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll finally be able to hit Valeris. Couldn't hit Valeris.
Yep.
All right.
What do they call
How much
you?
HP you have left as a bear?
Bear amount. Whoa.
Minus 29. And how much do you do?
Bears!
He did. Fucking just forgot.
15.
15. Okay. 15.
Wow.
That puts
Didn't
me
follow his own
2
fucking
under
rule.
being a bear.
All right. I'm starting to knock you out of bear form more often.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. For you.
Don't
Hey.
worry. Comes back on a sandwich break. I mean, tourist.
We're just gonna sandwich Jimmy, don't worry.
Eat this sandwich, feel better,
Yeah.
be able to be a bear again.
All right.
Again.
Flint,
Oh.
it's
Another
his turn.
sandwich
You,
break.
you literally gotta
We
stop
like-
for a picnic basket.
Gloss over his turn.
Yeah, Vulture.
Okay. Come on, please.
I
Do you
want
wanna
that.
hit? You're gonna roll crappy on the die.
Please
You only
don't.
roll 2d10.
18 on the firebolt.
You hit.
That hits. Unfortunately, I rolled a nat 1 with the bow and a nat 20 on the save. Wow.
Can this count as a regular attack then?
Yeah, actually, I was about to say that. You know what? Just count it as a hit.
Oh, okay. So let's just see what we get here.
Is it double
Beat is
AC?
here again.
6 fire damage and 11 piercing.
A total of 17.
I've eaten the majority of this pizza and it doesn't feel like I've eaten anything.
Yeah, that one has.
Because you're empty inside from constantly being disappointed.
Well, come get
All right.
some hot pizza.
Pizza.
Tussie.
Same verse,
Hey,
second verse,
It
same
was your
verse.
turn, but you're right here.
As soon as you're done, that's your initiative.
Oh, 15 doesn't hit. Gosh darn.
Nope.
Roll above, I hit him on the second one. I rolled max damage.
Nice.
Oh, it looks like there's
25 to hit?
Yeah, that's what I just said. There's extra cheese on that
All
one.
right.
So 20. 20 damage
There's more
total.
cheese
Nice.
on the other one.
All right.
Cool.
All right, Flint, you make your attack.
Coolio.
Right?
Okay.
First one.
LL. Cool.
No.
Second attack.
No.
That's
Not
alright.
one.
Reroll that.
Save.
Um,
Save.
oh.
Save.
Now, he's got to do it for something different.
Yeah, I gotta do it for the misfire.
Save.
Yep. That's a 7 on the die.
Do you add any bonus?
So on that one, you misfire.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does the 7 mean for a misfire?
What is your normal weapon die?
D10.
A D10.
Drop the stage. Okay, good.
No, it's jammed up. I can't fire it.
Oh my God!
What?
Fuck.
On your misfire damage.
What?
So the barrel of your gun explodes.
Amazing.
The magic gun explodes.
Well, it'll heal itself.
Yeah, it's magic.
After
He
it
can
explodes.
repair it.
Yeah, I can repair it, and also it's magic.
Well,
It does magic damage. I never said it was magic.
Yes, you did.
I said
It was mystically transmuted.
it's considered a magical item for damage purposes.
You mystically transmuted one of my guns. It's magic.
I did not say it was a magical weapon that had the properties of other magical weapons. There's a difference. Trust me. But I did roll 14 damage.
Okay.
also, it's a bit more of a complicated piece of machinery, so you could easily say the part of it that's enchanted and would thus survive the explosion would be the actual firing mechanism and not the barrel.
Pretty much.
That's also fair.
And for the first time, you're on the receiving end of this other damage.
No, I've been shot before.
No, the mystical energy damage.
Oh.
As you feel this necrotic energy zap away at you.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Chris, I've asked you before what the magic was.
You didn't know.
Yes, I did. I fucking... I tried to check, and you've not told me.
I have not yet.
That's because you didn't ask
How
Plessy
exactly
or
would you
anyone
check?
to
I didn't
identify
realize
it
it was
for...
How exactly would you check?
Let's see.
You shoot somebody with a gun.
I gave it to somebody to identify, and they could not tell me what the magic was.
I don't remember that at all.
Remember that?
Yeah, I don't ever remember identifying it. You don't
He's
touch
pretty
my
much the only
shit.
one who can identify.
I'm the only one who can identify it.
I believe in the city. Anyway. so
Well, anyway, it's
whatever,
necrotic damage.
Moving on.
Maz.
I transformed back into a bear.
You saw that
Really?
coming.
And I get attacked both times, because fuck this guy. That's a natural 20 and a 2.
True, it's not gonna work, but that's 20 is.
Too bad that my second attack is always going to be the fucking bite. I'm gonna put that up. There it is.
Oh well, 2d8 is so good.
Not when I roll real bad. Because that was a 1 and a 2.
Well,
So how much damage is that total?
My strength modifier for that doesn't double, does it?
no.
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 Only the dice.
That is an 8.
8 damage altogether? Alright.
Good thing too. Good thing too. That's all I have to say.
Alright, now it's seeing you standing below it after you just honestly, slightly pathetically bit it.
You bit it. Good, but you didn't get, bite it good. Does that make any sense?
I did good, but I did bad doing good.
Does a 15 hit you?
Yeah.
Alright.
Awesome. Awesome. Experience.
What does it do?
Awesome experience.
Well, it hit you with the spray club.
Okay.
You're about to feel a world of pain.
8, 9, 10.
I mean, we are.
Welcome.
As it hits you for
in the
16
mountains.
points of
There could
damage.
be a mine nearby.
Alright.
And then I don't think this is gonna hit. No, 11.
Nope, does not hit.
Yeah, it misses you with its second strike.
So this turn is now.
Now it's Flint.
Keeping it busy.
So
Kill
he
it.
spends his action repairing his gun.
Yep.
Trying to be a good tank.
That's literally all I can do.
Okay, whose turn is it? My turn.
Oh yeah.
Gosh darn it! I keep rolling 6s.
I let it-
roll 7. You hit.
What's he gonna say? So-
Oh, hold on, I was about to say something. What, how much you roll?
17
Roll
hits.
6. No, 15 does not hit. Okay, I rolled a 10. I hit it. 19.
Yeah, but I was gonna say with your gun. In the rules, does it say anything else about rolling a crit on your damage?
You roll double the die.
No, I mean a critical fail on his damage.
Oh, no.
Because I know when Matt usually
Just misfire.
I know when Matt usually DMs it, it's like he's got to take it to a forge or something to get it properly put back together. Like, because it's such bad damage.
It just
to
says I can
Don't-
fix it with
no,
Tinker
I
Tools.
barely watch that show.
Yeah, I would say like you won't be able to repair it in the combat. You'll have to use some other weapon for the rest of this combat. But after combat, you'd be able to fix it.
So 5 force damage and 5 necrotic damage.
All right, so 10 damage altogether. Cool.
Alright, well, if that's true, can I take another action? Because if I
Yeah.
take... Yeah.
You can do something else.
Okay. Because I have a quick draw ability, which means I can stow one weapon away and pull out my other one. So I can pull out
How do you
the,
have that ability?
what?
How do you have that ability?
It's
It's
part of the
part of
gunslinger
class
class.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Which means I can pull out my crossbow And my sharpshooter still applies, correct?
Yes.
Yes,
Make sure.
but that's only to range.
It's crossbow.
No, I know. But I'm saying, like, you're not going to be able to make a second shot.
Yeah, I know. No, that's an no, I'm sorry, not that. That is a 13. No. Oh well. That's me.
Okay. Wait, did I skip Vulture somehow? I think I did. Went straight to Tussie.
You did.
Yeah.
Vulture.
So, firebolt and bow shot him again.
All right.
No, wait, actually, yes. That's an 18 on the firebolt and a 16 on the bow, which doesn't hit.
Yeah, but the 18 does.
The 18
Okay, we roll a lot of 16s this time.
We really have.
It's weird. Alright, wow, that's pretty nice. He takes 16 fire damage.
Okay.
How bad's he looking?
Pretty hurt.
And he doesn't
Finally
decide
getting to
run
make
the fuck
use
away
of
from
the
the tiny
one
man.
ability
Alright,
that I wanted
Maz.
to play an Eldritch Knight for.
I'll just attack him again.
You're gonna do what?
We got this.
Both hit.
All right.
That's a 14 and a 15 respectively with a +8.
Let's
22.
see the damage.
Alright, first the claw, which is the 2d6. 5. 15 for the claw. For the bite. Max of 13.
As you rip out his Achilles tendon, and he goes tumbling over the side to death.
All
No, I keep him up
here.
You're gonna try to hold on to him as he goes falling over the side?
How much does he weigh?
A lot.
He's a stone giant.
I let go.
Okay.
You drop
I
him like a
try,
fucking
and then I
rock.
start getting dragged. I let go. It's
No, fuck this.
Yeah, it's literally like one of those moments where you're like, I would almost say you would take like 2 points of damage from even trying to hold on, because the amount of weight that just suddenly jerks your mouth.
feels bad toothache.
Yeah.
Okay, he takes
And
2
goes
damage
away.
to his bear form. He cares a lot.
Yeah, I know.
2 damage.
I'm a bear.
And you guys begin to make your way to the den of the hill giants.
Aye.
Alright, we go back to town and we say hi to that weird guy who runs portals and we portal back.
Yep.
Yes.
And I know it's slightly early, but I don't want to start this next thing,
Yeah, we should
especially
do it.
with
Hell no.
Yeah.
Steve's not here.
Let's just say we did all the stuff to get to where we were.
Yeah. Plus, I do have something going on at home. I want to get home for it.
Are we level 8 now? What level are we?
Let's
Or
see.
what? How much experience we get?
Since there's only the 4 of you.
We get quest experience for finishing that area.
How far are y'all from level 8?
Well, I had 2,800 and it's 3,400.
28,000.
28, yeah, 28,000.
Wait, math that for me because I'm doing the other math right now.
Yeah, I think you need 6,000 more experience. Yeah, you need 6,000 more experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need 6,000.
Yeah, let me check something.
So we would have to kill.
More giants.
No, we would have to kill.
The armor is.
We have to kill 4 of those Ramoreds things.
We didn't have to fight the blue dragon, but we still count as fighting it and winning.
No, we don't.
Not really.
Winning. We still get XP for it. That's the thing.
I would give you XP, but I like to level up really fast. Chris might not be that way.
Yeah, so I totally want to give y'all guys 32,000 experience.
You should do that. You should
Divided
totally
by
do
4.
that. You know you want to.
Divided by 4, that would be 8,000 apiece.
Yeah, we level up. We'll-
Yeah.
We need that
Level
level
up.
up.
I don't care.
Level up.
yeah, we level up. That's perfect. That's exactly how much we need. Yeah, you should totally put this.
No, but you do each get 5,250.
Oh my god. Hot block.
Again with your cockblock shit, man.
How
Come
far?
on.
Wait, how far?
5,000
How far?
what?
5,250. How far off are you?
5,250?
Yeah, 5,250. How far off are you?
Like, for me, 200. It's not even funny.
Just go ahead and round it out to level 8.
Okay.
That'd be nice.
250.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
How do I have less experience than you?
Wait a minute.
I think it was one session you missed.
Hang on. Let me try this.
You
again.
said that said 3328 to 288, right?
33289.
That's why I have.
Okay, five what? 5,000 what?
Like I said, just round yourselves up to whatever level it is.
Well, hang on.
That's
I
what you're at.
might be wrong. 5,000 what?
We're at. Oh wait, you're right. Yeah, you're right. We are only. No, I have the same amount as you. We are only
Like 200 away?
800 experience away from leveling up.
Just round it up.
Yeah.
I give a
We'll
little
put
bit
some
of
ogres
extra.
on the table and let us fight those.
Y'all actually did some pretty decent job on the figuring out questions to
Plus,
ask.
Plus, we did pretty well considering we're 2 people down.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, I mean, it wasn't a super hard tempo anyway. Y'all did kind of go through the quick method of finishing out, not going and finding every little thing.
Now we'll have some odd experience amount.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, y'all should all be exactly the same now, except for Nog. This is what you get, Steve. You should have been here instead of going to Gen Con.
7 marks. This is our revenge.
I'm sure he's totally not watching.
He's not watching.
I mean, seriously, I would not be watching. I never
he's
watch.
He's not watching. Yes.
If I can't be here, I'm
He's not
usually
watching.
doing.
He's playing Pathfinder. Or
Yeah.
no, actually, no. I bet he's DMing Starfinder.
I think that's what he said he was doing.
I can talk about this now since he's actually there doing it, but Steve told me he was reading Starfinder because he was going to DM it at Gen Con.
Yeah, it's
So if you're at Gen Con, go find our Steve, Preston, none of you. that
Oh,
are
none
at
of
Gen
you, because I
Con.
think it's just Hunter watching.
Yeah, Hunter, go to Gen Con and find Steve and play Starfinder.
Yeah, Hunter.
Hunter, honestly, with Identified, there is ways that you can get around it using special skills, and certain magic items could have properties that Identify won't work on them. Certain deities and stuff can actually obscure
just
Identify
name it.
spells.
Just say it. Say it. I'm the DM, and if I says for story reasons you can't identify it, you can't. That's.
Plus, to be honest, you never did ask anyone to identify. You asked an
You
Arcana
never
check.
did.
That's it.
I don't remember.
Did I fucking dream a session?
I don't remember you
Probably.
asking about that either. Again, only one person here can even pass
I
that.
fucking.
And I haven't been able to cast it for long either.
Yeah.
I've only been able to cast it a couple of
Alright,
sessions.
should I try to decide if I want defeat or if I want the stat font?
Alright, I am also undecided.
So I could,
I'll defer to you.
What?
Magic Initiate or +2 to my ends?
I mean, what do you plan on doing with your ends?
Well, if I want to do that thing where I can fire
Now, though,
and then bow shot every turn.
I don't have it with me because I keep forgetting to save it onto my
What would you do
phone.
with
The
Magic Initiate?
notepad,
I would
the
get
file
2
that I have
more
for your
cantrips
gun.
and
So wait till
one extra
then.
spell.
Wait till next week. If you want to have someone identify your gun, I will give you more. Yeah, 2 weeks from now. I will give you more information about it.
What
Once
do
it's
you
identified.
add? Okay, honestly, tell me what you're thinking about it. For Magic Initiate, I'm curious.
Because I'm sure you're curious why this gun that you've been toting around that one day magically transformed itself is doing necrotic damage.
Oh wait, I didn't have a spell too. Come to think of
I
it.
feel like that would have come up earlier.
I mean, you honestly, you don't really, and you never saw like fire or lightning shooting off of them. Plus, it's coming off a bullet, so it's kind of hard to tell anyway. So you knew it wasn't any of the base damages, but you also didn't know exactly what it was.
Because I'm honestly unsure what you're trying to get your character to do.
All right, guys. Like I said, I got some stuff going on, so I'll see you guys next week.
That will boost your.
Unless once again I get sick or some other bullshit.
Unless
God,
I'm
I felt so bad last
I
week.
want to suggest a feat that boosts your theme.
Well, the theme is kind of an arcane archer that is not an arcane archer. Basically.
You're Brigida of the Winds.
Oh,
Well,
so
sorry,
I
I
shot-
don't think you've read
Shot
Winds.
5 arrows. How many do I get back?
Roll a d6.
Okay. 1.
You get 1 back.
Awesome.
Yes. Perfect answer.
Whenever you,
Yes.
Whenever you do one of those rolls that is a weird number, I'm usually just like, all right, the max number is you don't get any back.
Yes.
That's how I literally decide all this.
Yes.
Okay.
think it's a little more fun than you get half back every time.
I also get.
Honestly, I think this time it's that one of those arrows that you missed is broke. Or one of the arrows that you missed is one of the ones you got back.
Well,
All the
also-
others broke hitting
also-
stone giants.
I was gonna say, some of the arrows did pin cushion a stone giant that went over the edge.
Yeah, that's true
So
too.
there's that too.
If anyone ever points out you getting magical arrows that appear out of nowhere back, because, you know, like the NPC or something got burned to death, and your arrows wouldn't have survived, my solution is that you find other arrows from other encounters. That just happened to be there.
Banishment. I now have 4th level spell slots.
The world of the Sword Coast is littered with random bullshit. Anyway, I'm out. See you guys later.
See you.
I don't know. Lucky would be pretty useful.
Oh, next level is when when we get what's it called? A proficiency bonus boost.
Yeah.
9th level?
Yep.
9th level.
My to hit will go up from I'm gonna get +2 to Cha, and my hit will go up to don't get magic issue, put 2 in intelligence.
Okay.
That's probably the better option.
I'm getting another spell anyway at this level, and it doesn't have to be aberration or evocation.
Ooh, Sentinel would be good.
I already have that.
You already have that.
spell.
I
Take
agree.
It would make sense for me because then if I see someone get attacked, I can shoot them.
wizard spell.
I think it's only melee.
Dominate
It doesn't say.
East. Ever expect.
Hmm.
Self-creature save with opportunity attacks. Ignore the disengage action, which is still used for.
When a creature within 5 feet of you.
Yeah.
So that would literally not be all that great. You could take, if you ever use the crossbow more, the crossbow one.
That's what I'm thinking, but I hardly ever use it.
Yeah.
It's just my backup if I don't have my gun.
You'll want to take charger and form into a giant owl.
Or I could just take the +2 to strength, which would make me a 9.
Don't. It's a waste of time.
I know, but I would at least like it to get to 10 so that I can use my Warhammer without negatives.
Well, just don't use a warhammer.
It's my father's.
Well, keep it for flavor, but don't use it because.
But I would like to be able to use it.
But even then,
I would like to be more useful in melee if I
scimitar
Or rapier.
or a rapier.
do have a scimitar.
You do have a scimitar. I gave you that scimitar a long ass time ago.
Yes.
For this sole purpose.
Yes. Not everyone could be like me and find magical comments and
I could
call dibs.
I could add to my wisdom,
Call
which would give
this-
me more grit.
What
but I
spell
don't know.
should I take?
Well, I have a fire opal now.
What level spell?
I could
It
take
has to be a
elemental
second level
death
spell, but
fire.
it doesn't have to be a evocation or aberration for once.
Magic weapon.
Huh.
I don't think
that
I
work
get
on a
another
bow?
cantrip until
Yeah?
I'm done anyway. That works on your bow, yes.
Hmm. That's a good idea.
Alert would be pretty good. I think alert would make sense for my character.
No, we don't
Or you
need
get
a
+2 to dex.
My dex.
Yeah, I could get to +2 from dex.
Oh, you're his dex. My dex is already maxed out.
I would take that spell, or I can probably have too many utility spells. Really, what do I cast?
Let's switch something out. You said I'm allowed to switch out spells, yeah?
One spell.
I'm
Yeah,
allowed to
we'll
switch
take
out
out
one
some
spell.
spells.
Oh, and I get another cantrip too.
Yes.
Honestly, I'm thinking about something like prestidigitation, something utility.
I don't have a +8 to hit with my flint locks. That's fine.
Is your beast shape? Do you count as a beast?
Yeah.
Kill the
You do?
beast.
Why?
Let me see if I get anything.
Could you get hit by? You are proficient.
That's how shape change works, doesn't it? Wild shape, you change into the form of a beast.
Well, I know. I mean, could someone cast Dominate Beast on you?
Probably not.
I don't think so. See, it still has human intelligence.
Yeah, I know.
I still have my own wisdom save, so I would say that while they could cast it on me, I
You
have.
still have to cast
that
Dominate
much.
Person on you.
I'm gonna switch that out.
Huh?
They have to cast Dominate Person on you.
Is that how that works?
Well, you're still a humanoid.
Well, I mean, I was humanoid before I transformed, but I'm not sure how that would actually flavor.
I think you're just still humanoid.
Which would win out, mobile or sentinel?
Mobile or Sentinel?
Yeah,
If I shoot somebody in the head with a trick shot,
Sentinel.
because it
They
says
make
when you make a
con
melee
save.
attack against a creature, you don't provoke an opportunity attack from that creature.
Oh no, mobile will win. Because they have to hit you.
No, it says whether you hit or don't.
Well, but mobile will. They didn't disengage. Sentinel specifically says disengage. Warlocks don't get any good spells.
Creatures within 5 feet of you provoke opportunity attacks from you even if they take. It doesn't say if they take.
Even it doesn't say anything about it. Specific beats more general, and that's more general. All right, that's the way I would roll it.
I mean, they both don't really specify. It's just weird.
Sure, I'll take Dimension Door.
oh, that's
really
so
good.
fucking useful.
Yeah, but I don't need more. I want more mezzes. That's why I'm gonna play Wizard next.
He wants to boom, kill things.
Yeah, I forgot to ask Chris
He
if he
wants
allowed
to
to have more.
giant explosion.
You know what my DPS is?
A lot.
Pew pew.
Yeah. Your DPS is enough plus.
Pew pew. It's hex. Pew pew.
But for you, that's really fucking powerful.
That's good for anybody. As long as you have charisma, you can just be like, I'm gonna take a level. I'm gonna take 2 other levels of Warlock. Pew pew.
I mean, I could take it right now and be
Pew pew pew. You have charisma?
17.
You do. Fuck.
Yeah. That would be useful. It would be absolute garbage for me.
I could
You're
take
negative. You heal them when you're.
I could take one use of hex and go, ha!
I
Fuck
got
your
this.
Shit. Oh. Oh.
Oh, shit. Guess I'll just
I know what I could do. I could take Magic Initiate Druid and then just get like fucking awesome ass cantrip. It's ranged. I don't know.
You already have 20 wisdom, right?
Yeah. I could just take Resilient Charisma. No, not Charisma, Con.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna suggest. Or you take Resilient Dexterity. It's also really
That
common.
does come up with me transforming into shit. What was that? You're gonna be a bear. Make those dex saves, you.
You don't. You still change your dex to that really low number, but at least you get plus whatever.
Oh, my dex naturally is like a 14.
No, I mean, well, back when you're a bear, you lose dex, but.
Yeah.
Hey, if I ever roll up that champion that'll ride you in the dex saves, then you'll get evasion when I'm riding you, because that makes sense. And then you'll be like, I'll be like, I failed. I take full fireball damage. My bear that I'm riding, nope, he saved. Yes, and you roll with advantage.
Do I still only have... Yeah, I still only have second level. It's not until 9th that I can turn into that giant ass scorpion.
It takes a minute. That's why I know about it. That's why a lot of people are like, Druid's fine, because It's broken at level 20. But the ride up there, you have ups and downs. Like, you're in a down right now because you're getting whacked until 9. Like 7, 8, 9, or 7, 8. Terrible.
I got one more 4th level spell, so what's that?
I could take Mountain Combatant, and I could ride you, and I could tank with my AC.
I turn into a bear. I ride the bear.
Oh yeah, I get a cantrip too.
But Tussie's evil, but he rides me and makes me invincible.
Do you think you're fucking evil or not?
Not really.
No, someone was saying, no, that was, you were the one who says, but he rides me and makes me invincible. And it was, and someone else said that. I was like, whatever. I'm not even that super evil. I feel I'm awful. Don't like go around breaking laws and shit.
You find the loopholes.
I'll just sort of lie, like that giant. I'm like, yeah, we'll do that. And I'm like, well, if we were around that area, we'll do it.
I gotta
And then, no,
specifically
we're not
seek
doing
shit.
that.
What's wrong with you?
Huh?
I gotta specifically seek that shit out. What's wrong with you?
I mean, there's more important. We already said that we have to fix ordning.
That's more important.
He's a cloud giant. I don't deal with that shit.
We'll get to it. All right. Well, okay. We'll do.
Eventually.
We'll do hill giants and stone giants and frost giants. Should we do still?
Oh my.
Should we do? What order should we do it in?
I don't think it matters.
I say we go with the lowest first.
Hill giants.
Yes.
So we're gonna go back to where we were in the first place before all this shit.
Hey, at
Yes.
least we're a level higher.
Yeah, man.
Now I can turn into a bird.
Now I have 61 HP because that plus 7 HP per turn.
Hmm. Austin, tell me a cantrip.
Cantrip? What cantrips do you know?
He has wizard cantrips.
I know thaumaturgy.
No, I
fire,
know that. He knows thaumaturgy because he's a.
Type thing.
Yeah.
He has thaumaturgy, firebolt, and
Shocking grasp and razor.
freezing ring. Yeah.
You're gonna if you're determined to throw cantrips, I would pick up chill touch because you're gonna run into something and you're gonna be like, oh, it's resistant to fire, and you're gonna throw up ray frost, and you're gonna be like, oh shit, it's resistant to cold.
But it's not resistant to necrotic.
It probably isn't.
Take that shit.
Unless it's some weird homebrew creature.
Now I could take weapon master. That'd be stupid.
Well, I mean, would it be? What's your strength?
Oh, it's only a 14.
Oh, well, yeah. What's your
I
dexterity?
traded out fear for banishment.
Oh yeah. Dex is 12 and strength is 14. I have this
Wait.
backwards.
I have a question. Hunger of Hadar or fear?
Hunger of Hadar or fear?
Honestly,
How-
fear's been coming through for us pretty decent.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Instead of Hunger of Hadar, fear.